that's how we do it. Sprout this little seed, I grow, then you bloom it. Please don't confuse this with any other movement. They left us on an island and surprised we still thriving. See, I know a little thing about surviving. Dust yourself off, they don't care if you're crying. Judge you on your will, the things that you build. Until you break the pylon, this ain't the hill to die on. They'll kick you when you're down, then they'll ride on. And if you make it, they hope bygones be bygones. I shoot for the stars till my shot burns the nylon. Clutching a dream that I squeeze like a python. $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream and 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. Come on, y'all, let's get locked in. I got $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream and 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. Come on, Dub, you know you got this. A penny for your thoughts, speak your mind in words. A penny for a thought, cause that's what the hoe deserves. Working every nerve, heavily disturbed. At first it felt like it was heaven up on earth. Now she wanna drag it down to purgatory. Frontin' like she earned a ring, that's mandatory. I told her I see marriage in the beginning with the portrait. But we not clicking cause you're really not supportive. I never lied to you, I just had reservations. Cause we started dating and you failed my expectations. So deceptive that you're feeling like a stranger. Back to the lab to make a banger. Cause I got $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream and 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. Come on, y'all, let's get locked in. I got $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream and 100 in my pocket. $1 million dream, 100 in my pocket. Come on, Dub, you know you got this.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking. B-Dub Beats. If you're into water sports, this is the soundtrack for you. Let your stream of conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. B-Dub Beats. Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-Dub Beats were playing. Oh man, some things are worth pulling out for, like B-Dub Beats. Hear the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
Damn, 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 damn,
B-Dub Beats.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it.
No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
North Carolina is my home, here where the Smokies rise.
And we're live, back in effect. It is the effing podcast.
Yes,
now
it is.
smoke free. And I am your host for the evening. I am B-Dub.
Hassan, Alpha, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Woof, woof.
Buddha.
And joining us.
Yo, Mayor's in the building. Hope everybody's having a beautifully omnipotently swell day.
It is Mansa Musa in the building. So, it's a very effing cold night. So, of course, the effing podcast is in full effect. What up, chat, and everybody watching? Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, comment.
Tell a friend.
Be a part of the show.
Hype those videos up.
Yes, indeed. So we are going to get started with our usual customary shout-outs. We're going to first start off with a shout-out to Ethan Fancy.
What's happening?
For all of your adult
All
beverage
of them.
snacks and needs. Then we're going to give a shout-out to Dank Drinks.
Dank Drinks.
The dankest of drinks. Then special shout-out to Crimey Dealers. Very crimey, very dealerish. And last but not least, we have the local plug.
It's actually the local food plug now.
The local food plug. Definitely eat responsibly.
They said they changed it to the local food
Oh,
plug.
shit. It's the food plug now?
The local food plug.
Okay, I
we
want to make sure I advertise it correctly. The local food. You
Yeah,
still have to eat responsibly.
Yeah, they said the name, it felt as though it may have been hindering something, so they want to, just...
The local food plug.
Food plug.
Please use responsibly.
Please eat responsibly.
Yes, indeed. So it's been a fun-filled, packed weekend here in North Carolina.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday, but it's been a very super cold Saturday. J. Cole has been going everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Apparently in the state of North Carolina. He started
Cold
off
world,
here in
man.
Raleigh earlier today at Crabtree?
Yeah, he started
was
at Crabtree.
Valley Mall.
Popping up.
Then he went
was
to.
he in his Honda Civic?
He was in the black Honda Civic.
Sprinter van.
Okay, so he had the real shit out in Raleigh. So he was here earlier, and apparently he decided to take the tour all the way back to Fayetteville. How far is Fayetteville from here? About an hour?
About an hour.
Oh, okay. Hour 10 at the very most, and now he's back there. And I guess because he's in city limits, he's going to be driving his Honda Civic with the new engine. And he will have hard copies of his double CD, The Fall Off, with him. So make sure you support the arts if you happen to be in the state and you see Cole, because he's everywhere today.
Yeah, he went to A&T too.
He was at A&T.
Yeah, he went to
at
A&T.
Greensboro
He's been
earlier.
everywhere. He's been everywhere.
He's on the J. Cole tour all around the state.
Mm-hmm.
This is why people in the state don't say bad stuff about Cole, because they're always afraid he might pop up on them
He
and they'll
gonna-
see him.
He definitely gonna pop out.
Shout out to the chat. What up, Michael? What is this? Mike Hill Cracker? What's up, man? Shout out. Shout out Vince Jennings. Let's go, Pats. Yeah, Seahawks got that.
Yeah, I think Seahawks gonna win that one.
I'm only praying for a non-blowout, because I definitely feel like the Seahawks are about to whoop their ass real bad.
I just wanted to be competitive,
That's all I care about.
but the Seahawks win.
Yeah, I definitely see the Seahawks taking this. So yeah, we'll get into that later on.
Right.
So I guess we can get into the show.
What one RIP?
Sure.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
well, that's what I was about to get into, the RIPs. But you can start it off. Go ahead.
RIP to my beloved grandmother,
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Avern McNeil.
Yes, definite RIP to your
Yes,
grandmother.
the matron of the family. I just wanted to let her know that she did a job well done.
Definite. Yeah. Well, she is among the ancestors now.
Yes, she is. She is.
Yes, and I'm sure she lived a very great life.
Yes, she did.
So yes, big RIP to your grandmother. Also, another couple RIPs. We missed this one because it happened the day after the show, but I do want to give that big RIP to Demon Wilson,
Yes.
a.k.a. Lamont Sanford.
Well, off of Sanford,
RIP. The thing with RIPs, like I do believe he passed on last week on Sunday. So that happened directly after the show. We do our thing weekly. So
we didn't give a proper shout out to him. So shout out to Demon Wilson, best known as Lamont. He did a couple other sitcoms, and I remember him being in other movies and things like that. But we, of course, know him mostly as Lamont Sanford. So big RIP to him. And also, this one was a little shocking. Big RIP to Little John's son.
Yes. Passed away yesterday.
So Little John's son, they're saying, I guess he committed that. I don't like saying that in reference to the act because it sounds a little cold and hostile, but you know, R.I.P. Nathan Smith, who was Little John's son, professionally known as DJ Young Slade. They last saw him leaving Milton, Georgia's his home there, and he never came back. I don't believe he had a cell phone on him, and they found his body after he had been reported missing in a pond. And I believe, he decided to take his own life. They said there were no signs of foul play, and pretty much what they found. They said he was 27 years old. Of course, he was the son of Little John.
Sad situation.
Yeah, and it just seemed like he had struggles with mental health. So
if you ever have any problem with mental health, reach out to a friend, family member.
Yes.
Or mental health crisis, you know, it's always somebody or something that can possibly help you.
So, yeah, that was very sad to hear, unfortunately. So, R.I.P. to
Little John's
son. Yes. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some of our topics. Of course, J. Cole is going to be our main topic, but I do want to cover a few stories before we get into them. Number one being the whole circus at the White House this week.
Breaking news. We have a massive update coming out of the White House right now. Donald Trump has officially taken down the racist post depicting the Obamas as monkeys, finally admitting that it was wrong. But here is the kicker that everyone is talking about. The White House is now officially blaming a staffer. They released a quote to News Corp saying a White House staffer erroneously made the post. But here's the thing, folks. The math isn't mathing. Just this morning, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt was on TV defending it. She explicitly told the media to stop the outrage and said the American people should be talking about other things. She defended it for hours. And now, suddenly, they are throwing a staffer under the bus, claiming it was an error. The post was up for 12 full hours. It took multiple Republican senators calling him out publicly to finally get it removed. This is stunning news.
So, yes, I'm sure y'all are aware of the racist post our president has shared about the Obamas.
Not my president. I didn't vote for his ass.
Well, I didn't either, but unfortunately, we're in America at the moment, and he is our elected leader. Whether we supported him or not, I damn sure didn't either. But regardless, he is the president of America, and he did some really, really racist shit.
Are we surprised?
I'm not surprised at all at this point of anything. Really, at this point, when Trump does something racist, I just look at the people around him and see what they do, because he's at a point where he's just in his ways, and this is who he is. So all you can do is see what the other people around him have to say.
I wouldn't call it this his ways. He's, like I said, he's learning from the Russians and the Chinese. What they're doing is putting out propaganda, because the whole thing is Epstein's files. He's mentioned in the Epstein's files 5,300 times, the most. Then you know. So the thing about it, and the economy suck ass.
Yes, it does.
We never had a president comes in and created jobs is at 50,000. When we had previous administration, jobs created monthly, every month, over 150,000 per month. This dude averaging 50,000, and then on top of that, he got the feds, Jerome Powell, in charge of the, he's in charge like interest rates.
Oh, okay.
He got him under investigation because he don't want him. He's trying to pressure him to keep lowering the interest rates.
So you're saying basically this racist post was like a distraction from
Of course, because see, like I said, everybody's not talking about the Epstein files. Everybody's not talking about the economy. None of that.
I disagree. I think they're still talking about that and this.
Of course they talking about it, but what I'm saying is he just throwing out a bunch of mess.
Smoke screens to
Exactly.
distract us.
It's just part of everything. You know what I'm saying? So then on top of that, we talking about midterms.
Well, my issue is, like I said, we know Trump's going to do something racist, so I looked at what the other people were saying, and you had Caroline Leavitt defending this shit, saying that it was characters being depicted from The Lion King. Of course, what they failed to mention is there were no gorillas in The Lion King.
Exactly.
So the fact that you have the Obamas as gorillas and it's The Lion King already lets you know they're full of shit because there were no gorillas in The Lion King.
I mean, you gotta look at it. This man hates Obama. He's trying to do.
Well, he's envious of Obama.
Of course, he's envious of because the fact of the matter is he doesn't have it. He doesn't have his swag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So again, what is
okay?
What else do you expect from the cheater and staff?
Exactly.
Man? Like what else do you expect?
Convicted felon. What you expect?
What else do you expect?
I don't expect.
This is a trend.
Yeah.
This is a trend. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
I just don't see what all the outrage is about personally. Like, I don't understand why.
I mean, you have to still be outraged.
For
we don't
what?
want to normalize.
No,
it's not normalized, but
you
for
can't
what?
just be like, oh, well, the president's posting racist shit.
If you really look at it, it is normalized because in past time, if somebody did something like that, not only you been condemned, you've been swiftly handle that stuff. He's able to sit here and say, "Oh,
who's been condemned?"
Well, to be fair,
because he's the only one that's been on this, to this extent.
Him and his
now
press
there have been lots of Republicans who are supporters of Trump who have said that it was wrong.
A handful.
I'm not saying, like I said, you have to look at how other people react. Right. There are some Republicans who don't care, and they're defending this shit.
And that's the reason why he's going to continue to do it until it's more than a handful come out and really go against the grain. He's still going to keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be him though. It's y'all act like people didn't vote for this dude.
Yeah, they did.
Like he got a whole. I call him a coup. I mean, they're moving like a coup. Mm-hmm. So that's what it looked like. This circus is a clown circus that's turned into a coup. And this is what you're going to get. But I'm not saying it's going to be normalized, but I just don't see all the outrage. Like, this is what these white Americans been acting crazy, and some of our black ones, too. They've been acting crazy for a long time. So
Coons defending this shit.
Yeah, like I said, it's been like this for a long time. So just the outrage, I don't see what all the outrage is about. You should never put this dude back in office to begin with.
I think it's protocol that we have to be outraged no matter how outraged we really are, just because, like we said, we can't normalize this. We don't want the next guy coming into office thinking this behavior is normal.
If that's what America votes for, then that's what's going to be considered normal.
What you call it? You got an opinion on this, sir? What opinion on what? What we discussing here? Because didn't you vote for change?
Do I have an opinion on Donald Trump and the racist
or the Republican Party? Period.
The racist caricatures.
Yeah, or the Republican Party. Period.
The visual was a step too far, man. It was up too long. It shouldn't have been posted. You know what I mean? But to Buddha's point, America has been racist for a long time.
We know that.
So there should be outrage every day.
Well, I guess what we're saying is you were supportive of Trump in your last episode on here where you had mentioned
right.
I said I was a black Republican. Right. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you support everybody in the party because they're Republican, right?
That's true, but I'm asking. I'm asking you because, like I said, you part of.
And I stated how I felt about the visual. The visual shouldn't have been posted. It was posted out there for too long. If anything, after it got posted, and then to Buddha's point, white America has been racist for a long time. There should be outrage every day.
So what about the few blacks that's co-signing it as well?
For the people that are co-signing it,
blacks co-signed it?
You know, the normal tap dance.
Because I had to go out my way to say this. Even Tim Scott was like, "Whoa!"
Right, yeah.
Even Tim Scott, and when Tim Scott is distancing himself for Trump, you got to look at some shit like, "Who?"
It was a tattoo.
The Tim Scott from South Carolina.
Yeah. It was a tattoo.
What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, now that brother is.
But there should be outrage every day, though.
I mean, I'm sure it is outrage every day. The fact of the matter is he's using the power of the administration to pretty much do what he wants. So what I'm saying is,
I've been a lot of presidents done that.
not like this.
That is the point. That is the point of the power.
Not as blatant like this.
He slapped his name
When they
on
do
the
other
Kennedy
things,
Center.
they do other things with their power. Obama was the largest guy to drop drones killing children, moms and shit. He dropped hella bombs on people from remote locations.
So
like everybody with the power does weird things.
I think
go ahead.
I was gonna say I think as an American president, whatever you do, you're gonna have blood on your hands.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not.
There's no American president without blood on their hands.
Right. It's called.
How do you go about getting this blood? But exactly, but how do you go about getting this blood on your hands?
That's
I mean,
the point is you're going to if you're going to
the power that you're wielding. Everybody does weird things. There should be outrage every day.
Okay, but again, we're talking about apples and oranges here. That is abroad. This is right here at home. You feel what I'm saying? So
so to Buddha's point, there should be outrage every day.
Oh, it is outrage every day.
I disagree.
But it is, but when
everybody was mad about something else. He posted the picture. People were mad. Okay, right then, that's a great point to you unify, do things, mobilize, whatever it is people want to do, man. Like, there should be outrage every day.
I'm sure it is, and I'm sure since we're in midterms, we're in election year, I'm sure we're going to find out how tired people of this whole fiasco. Yeah,
I mean, that's all we can do at this point is wait for the midterms. That's it.
Vote.
All we can do is vote.
It's going to be interesting.
So, everybody dissatisfied with Trump's racist post and all that.
Outside of racist posts.
There's a lot more.
What most of the Americans voted for him for? They voted for a change. They wanted their pocketbooks. More money in their pocketbooks. Seemed like that's not happening. Seemed like that's getting further and further apart.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you guys, but I know in the last administration, it seemed like they was cleaning up his mess, and then we was heading in the right direction. Now, since we've been in this administration, I don't see like I'm doing better. It seems like things are getting worse, and what's also we not even looking at.
I know shit getting expensive.
Exactly, it's getting worse. Why? Meanwhile, while he made about $9 billion since he's been in office.
When last time you been in a grocery store? Grocery shopping.
So
think about it like this. I've had these boys for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've had 3 boys. My oldest will be 16 this year. Yeah, they got me bamboozled, like every year. And this is just me going to the grocery store. But even something as simple, I used to get, I buy every day still, rice milk. Just little things. That shit went up over $1.
Okay, but you 60. Things ain't the same.
No. See, that's where you're wrong.
No.
See, you're trying.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same.
You're blowing things out of proportion.
Price as it was last year.
You're blowing things out of proportion. Gas.
Nothing is the same price it was last year.
Gas is the only thing that keeps going up and down. It fluctuates. Cheaper. And gas was cheaper this time last year. That's what I'm saying.
That's going to be what it's going to be.
That's
a needed commodity.
But last year, food was cheaper than what it is now.
That's what I'm saying. Everything's going up.
Nothing's the same price it was last year.
So it's okay.
That's literally so. Are you telling me my dollar goes further now than it did in the past?
No, your dollar's
definitely ain't going further now. You know who's in office?
We arguing orange and apple.
No.
That's still fruit. You can call it what you want. That's still they're both fruit still. It's still fruit, still produce.
The point is the price of goods is going up. The cost of living is going up. And for people,
but your wages ain't
exactly.
Ain't nothing about your wages that you're earning going on.
So where's the outrage? Where's the outrage for the wages? I don't see that like that.
You don't hear people complaining.
I'm outside. I'm out. I'm outside all the time.
But you know who you outside around.
I don't see no outrage.
I'm about to say you know who you outside around.
Right.
No. What? I ran. What are we talking about? I'm Still Breathing was a real thing. Hello, I'm still outside everywhere, all fields, all spectrums.
And there's no outrage for wages about the economy.
There's no outrage for the points. There's outrage about economy, right? But there's no hit points. There's no further engagement in the conversation. Like it doesn't go nowhere other than me being upset.
Okay, so right now we giving you clear point examples. Cost of food. Cost of food is
Cost of food, cost of living.
Okay, so boom,
This time
living
last
wages.
Year, this time last year, the cost of food was cheaper.
Okay.
You and the other
That is
Republicans,
true.
y'all voted for change because y'all said y'all wanted more money in your pockets. Instead, we're losing more money
Because we have to spend it.
Meanwhile, your president, he steady packing his pockets. This man done made over about $9 billion.
Suing everything
So
in
your
sight.
outrage is with Donald himself. Like your outrage isn't for the system that's creating said loopholes for him to make said X amount of dollars and for said people to be complaining about wages.
No loopholes.
It clearly is because there's one side.
It just sounds like a bunch of enablers, and then everybody pull their hands back. That's all it is.
Doing.
So how do we prevent the enablers?
I'm confused. How is it that you okay with?
I didn't say I was okay.
Okay, so you have
The only way to prevent it is by voting, but niggas don't vote. So
that's making money. Meanwhile, everyday Americans is spending more.
Okay, so
money
how do we prevent it?
What you mean? Y'all voted his ass in.
What about the other Republicans that are in there?
We vote the enablers out.
Okay, so let's do it. How do we unify that and make it a bigger message? How do we get everybody on board for the same thing that we've all been knowing since our grandmas was walking?
Candidate.
And also having discussions.
And everybody will never be on board.
So y'all want another Black Jesus and Obama to walk through here?
We said another candidate.
We just said another candidate. Nobody.
Okay, so is there one out? Is there one out there now?
There's plenty of them out there.
Okay. Put me on the
Charles is in the chat. What up?
What up, Charles?
Charles says, bro is part of the problem, him faking to separate himself, just saying he's a Republican, but he's being a Trump apologist as well.
I didn't apologize for Trump.
You are apologizing. You basically saying it's okay for him to make $9 billion. Meanwhile,
I didn't say okay. My question was to you was how do we stop it?
I just said we got to vote against. You got to vote the enablers out.
Okay, and then we went to a point where we ended up getting
but they won't vote
who
them
are we
out.
voting for?
Because the
that's
line,
where we're going.
but everything, that's what I'm saying.
Wait,
the line, everything
we're going to slow walk them.
is.
Okay, so my point was to you, right? Before you start, you keep asking questions with questions. So my point to you was, give me a candidate, put me on and my friends, so we can be more aware of who we should be voting for as a unit.
Okay, so now are we talking what level branch of government we talking about? We can't talk about the presidency because he's locked in. So now what's up for grabs now? U.S. House of Representatives and Senate seat. So Senate seat here in North Carolina, we got a former governor that's running for on the Democrat side.
His name is? What's his name?
Help me out. Former governor that was here.
Former governor?
Yeah,
Josh Stein?
No, he's the
Roy
Cooper. Yes.
Cooper?
We're not.
He's running. He's running for.
We're not doing that again.
No,
we're not doing Coop again.
What you mean?
Hello?
We ain't doing Coop. So what was wrong? Oh, okay.
We ain't doing Coop.
What was wrong with Cooper?
We ain't doing Coop.
What was wrong with Cooper?
I like Roy Cooper.
What was you're not answering the question.
Give me somebody
No,
else.
wait. I answered. Wait. Time out. You asked me to give you a candidate.
Yeah, but you gave me somebody.
Hold on, bro. Wait a minute. You can't. Now who's asking the question?
He's not even running.
Who's ain't running?
Roy Cooper.
He's running for U.S. Senate. Okay. U.S. Senate. You asked me to give you a candidate. I just gave you one. Then you said we're gonna do this again. I'm like, what was so bad that the reason why he's not a good candidate for the U.S. Senate? I asked you a question. You're not answering it.
We just don't want to do Cooper.
See, that's
we don't want another Democrat.
What's wrong with Cooper?
You said give you a candidate. You didn't say give me a Republican.
I'm looking for my old tweet right now.
No, the question you asked me the question to give you a candidate. I gave you a candidate. So if you wanted parameters around it, you should have said give me a Republican candidate instead of you just said give me a candidate. I gave you one.
Who's a good Republican candidate? I don't know.
I don't even know him. I don't even care because, like I said, Trump is backing them. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not down with Trump backing anybody. So he's another enabler.
Because that's an agenda. Well, that's the other thing, that's where it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who he backs typically is going to be part of that agenda.
They're going to be exactly
that they already have going on.
So if we're sitting here talking about how do we change that, we got to vote out the enablers. We don't vote in new ones in. So he asked me to give him a candidate. I gave him one. He had an objection to it.
Yeah. Coop is a guy who agreed to help fund immigrants. That is my beef. That is my beef with
what you mean help fund them? They help them fund how?
Help fund like he helped push hundreds of thousands of them through government assistance programs without vetting if they were here legally or illegally.
Okay, so now you do know a lot of them came here based off the U.S. accepting asylum immigrants.
Yeah, but it's a state issue, which is why Trump. No, because you doing half truths.
No, I'm not.
It's
I
a state.
I haven't even finished
but it's a state issue regardless.
How is it a state issue?
Because that's why Trump didn't give a fuck about people coming in through in droves. He left it up to the states to decide what they were going to do or not.
Okay, so now let me get.
So it's a state issue, and at the time, your governor was Roy Cooper.
So let me answer what you're saying. What I'm saying is, you do know the federal government accept asylum war-torn immigrants here, like Ukraine, some from Haiti, Cuba, and stuff like that. So when they accept them, they disperse them in different states. Yes, states usually
but those are not the oranges we talking about though. We know we're not talking about Kuwaitis. We talking about Mexicans.
No.
But we know we talking about Mexicans.
We talking about. They've been here, bro. They've been here for 25 years.
It's not specifically Mexicans, though. It's not specifically Mexicans. It is not specifically Mexicans.
That's the only thing that you're not understanding. Hold on, bro. Listen, if you want, you trying to condescend the discussion here. I'm giving you clear points here. We're sitting here, different war-torn countries. The United States accept asylum or soon to be asylum
seekers
here. And they disperse them in different states. Yes, states get federal funding money for accepting them in. So now, if you're going to criticize Governor Cooper for accepting asylum from Ukraine, was one of them. Some of them came from South Africa. Did you have a problem with Trump bringing in South Africans here, and they disperse them in different states? He did the same thing. Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah, we go from we just went in a complete circle.
No, we did.
We're talking about what affects us right now. That's how we got to Roy Cooper. My beef with Roy Cooper is XYZ. So why I'm not voting for him?
You just said.
And then we went back to Trump. Right?
So you're mad. You're upset with Cooper for basically helping people who need help.
Pretty much.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds
like.
No, that's not the immigrant. That's not the immigrant argument. We're not.
I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
He brought into like the world tour, the war torn countries.
You're trying to put it off on that. But you're wrong.
They're not coming in here in the millions.
You're incorrect.
They're not coming here in the millions.
You're incorrect.
Okay, so for instance, the money that we could be using to pay teachers from North Carolina, which with the bottom 40.
It's not just North Carolina. This is across the states.
North Carolina specifically is the bottom 40-ish of the 50.
Like
right?
I said.
Okay, so a lot of that money could be coming from these government assistance that we're giving to people that don't really.
The majority of educators are underpaid and have their hands held, handcuffed behind their back, just trying to get help from the government.
Now, do he not know that?
Yeah, but it also happened with a Democratic government.
I'm not. I didn't say about any part of Bird. Any part of Bird. I disagree that all teachers are underpaid, overworked throughout the states.
All teachers are well read.
Most educators are underpaid. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't matter what part of Bird is in office.
The one thing that he's misinterpreted here, the governor powers has been weakened in a lot of aspects of the governor. Who runs this? Who has a majority control of our government here? Republicans.
Who allowed it to happen?
Republicans. So when you talking about teachers not getting,
so
when you talking about teachers
after the
voting,
after the redistricting of the lines and all
that stuff was up for voting.
It wasn't. They redistricted the map and they ain't had no voting involved. They did it because they had the majority. Look that shit up, man. That. You up here talking and you're not backing it. You're wrong, bro.
They be posting rezoning just because you yell doesn't mean you're right. You're doing a lot of yelling for no reason.
Control of this,
literally just yelling.
I do agree
they
with you on
weakened the powers of the governor.
You're not saying anything.
And they did a redistricting map in favor of the Republicans to help out.
So when they do redistricting, they don't have no announcements to the public about meetings.
They just saying we're doing it and they push it through.
The public doesn't have a voice if it's a one-sided You know what I mean? If it's all controlled
They
by
vote
one side.
along party lines, and they have
Who
control.
voted those people in to be doing said things? These aren't.
You part of it. You part of it. You. Yes. You a Republican. You part of it.
A lot of those
you
people
voted for change.
A lot of those
this
people.
is change you voted for.
A lot of those people that was with the redistricting and the gerrymandering and the red line
Republicans.
things. It was split down the middle. in North Carolina.
Republicans, bruh. Republicans got control of the state government, man.
Okay, now let's go to some comments because we have a few comments in the chat. So we have Camilla Mola, who says Cooper was a great governor and did things specifically to help the undeserved. And Charles says, so we shouldn't help any immigrants because it might help Mexicans. LOL, bro is not listening to anything. And also, Cooper raised teacher pay higher than it has been in a long time.
Exactly.
Republicans tried to veto.
Exactly, and that's facts. So why you
something that you haven't spit yet?
What you mean?
Salute the comments. We love it. We appreciate
The comments is backing up what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
You didn't say none of that.
I said no. What I said was
It's not necessarily backing up, but it's just.
Say none of it. Get out of here, Buddha. Stop being Buddha. Get out of here. We know what a cookie looks like. Salute the comments. We appreciate y'all. What we got? What we got done?
All right. Let's go ahead and jump to our next topic.
This guy right here, boy.
Okay, because the Grammys.
Change.
Yeah. All right, we're going to jump to our next topic. We had the Grammys last week, and of course, there was some outrage going on behind statements that Shaboozey made.
Shaboozey done started a whole diaspora war with his Grammys acceptance speech, and then made a post to clarify what he meant in that speech and made it worse. If you happen to miss it, Shaboozey said in his acceptance speech that immigrants built this country. Now, he's since posted this message after receiving backlash from Black Americans saying that Black Americans actually built this country. And in his response, he basically says that he was just trying to honor his parents who came from Nigeria and made a way for him, and that he also respects and is grateful for all the Black folks who came before him. Now, I don't want to speak specifically to Shaboozey's Grammys acceptance speech or the statement that he put out, but I do want to speak to why I believe that there's so much tension between people who are born to Black American parents and people who are born to Black non-American parents. As someone who is a child of both a Black American parent and a non-American Black parent, Jamaican Black parent, I can say that I think a lot of the root of the issue is that people who migrate here have these misconceptions about Black American folks that are rooted in misinformation. A lot of non-American Black folks come over to this country with the idea that American Black folks are lazy or they don't want to work hard enough, and that if they've come over here from another country and they're able to succeed, that Black Americans are just not doing enough. The curriculums used abroad tends to be more rigorous than the curriculum we use in America. And education is based on class in other countries. The people who lack access to education in the countries that people migrate from are not able to migrate here. They're not able to. So it doesn't really, it's oranges to apples. Anyway.
Okay, so that was the video just basically summing up what happened. So Shaboozey accepted the award. He basically thanked immigrants for building this country. Black folks reacted. We were upset. They got at Shaboozey online. Shaboozey clarified his comments again, saying
nigga,
Black people.
No, nigga, you said exactly what you meant.
Yeah. And this
are we African American? Are we immigrants? If we are African, didn't we get brought here?
Say what?
We got brought here. Black Americans are different than Africans and Caribbeans.
Exactly.
Because they immigrated here. We were brought here. Well, I am personally the descendant of slaves on both sides of my family tree. So
exactly here. Same here.
I'm the descendant of Black Americans. Hassan, are you?
Yes.
And
My family, my grandfather's side goes all the way back to 1700s in the state.
I've traced my family history on both sides to the early 1800s.
They were all slaves. They were all slaves.
Yeah, I trace mine all the way back to Ghana. 18. I got like 11 different. You need to take Ancestry.com.
Well, I've traced my family history through
who owns
family
that site?
reunions.
I got it, and we ain't gonna get in that. I got like 11 different ethnicities.
Yeah.
In my.
Well, I just know through family reunions, we had elders who shared the stories, and we had a family tree that was presented to us in 1988 that showed how far back my family went to the early 1820s. I saw who was slaves in my family, so I know at least on my mom's side. Now, my dad's side, my aunt tells me stories. I can trace that side all the way back to about the 1860s after slavery, but
Right.
I know both sides of my family tree have been in America well over 200 years documented on
Mine's
both
has
sides.
too. Exactly.
So I'm a
Say
black
over
American.
200 years. You talking about? They came on boats.
No, well, they were slaves.
They were slaves.
I don't know how they got here
they-
originally.
right, exactly.
All I know is I can trace
I
back
mean,
to about
it don't
1820.
matter.
My
They-
mom's.
It matters.
Huh?
It matters.
Okay, so this is where schools don't teach history. They teach that generic, watered down history. The fact of the matter is they don't want to have the conversation about how the atrocities that Black Americans had faced during slavery, even through the Jim Crow.
They're trying to erase our history.
Exactly, they trying to do the Jim Crow era, the whole nine. That's the reason why you have all these culture wars, and they trying to get them books out of the library, because these white kids learning how bad white Americans treat black folks, and they going back asking parents like, "Yo, what's up?" Parents like they mad and they looking dumbfounded. They don't want to talk about something that they never been taught. So again, and then on top of that, you got black people who don't know their history. They don't know about black history. They know about the generic kind, because a lot of this stuff that's happened, it's not even 50. I'll be 50 this year. So it's not even that far since I've been born, said about racism. And the year I was born, that's the year that Black Americans was able to buy homes. Now go figure. And we 2025. So it's very important. It's
26.
26, excuse me. It's very important that learning history and the facts. So what Shaboozey was talking about, he's not from here. And he, just like Africans, a lot of Africans look down on Black Americans and like, y'all asses over here because of us. You feel what I'm saying? Any immigrant that comes here to the United States is
Or immigrant of color.
Exactly. It's here because of Black Americans.
Yeah.
We built this country.
What Shaboozey actually said on X after the complaint was, he said, "To be clear, I know and believe that we black people have also built this country. My words were not meant to erase, diminish, or overlook that truth, and I sincerely apologize for how they came across. That history, sacrifice, and resilience are undeniable, and I should have been more intentional in honoring that in my moment on stage." So that's why. And a lot of people who are not Black Americans may not understand why it was a big deal. It was a big deal because history has been rewriting African Americans' contributions to this country.
We got a president right now going to Smithsonian taking out Black slavery. They taking it out right now because they don't want to talk about the soreness of this country.
And what Shaboozey originally said was, immigrants built this country literally, so this is for them. That's what Shaboozey said.
Man, he's completely wrong.
Now, Shaboozey was raised in Virginia to Nigerian parents who immigrated to America, so he was born in America.
Yeah, but
he is an American.
but that's not his parents from Nigeria. They felt they racist against black folks, and they think and they feel like they're better than us, not knowing. Look at all those grants and stuff that these immigrants come over here and get, tax frees and stuff like that. They're able to get ahead and stuff like that. So it's not just Mexicans; it's all different nationalities.
I agree. Now, I'm from that area. I'm from the DMV. I went to school with plenty of Caribbean kids, African kids. I'm going to be honest. I did not know there was such a difference in culture growing up. I thought every black person did what we did in America across the globe. I thought Africans ate collard greens, mac and cheese, and fried chicken like we did here. I was completely unaware. I didn't know there was a difference until I got my part-time job and I worked with a bunch of Caribbean folks from Jamaica and Trinidad and shit like that. And that's when I realized we had different cultures. I was completely unaware. You know, I'd never ate jerk chicken until I was a student at North Carolina Central University.
Yeah.
I had to cross the street and go to the No Book store and order a jerk chicken plate. And that was the first time I ever had jerk chicken in my life. We didn't grow up eating Caribbean food or African food.
Of course, because you grew up with your family.
You grew up with American black
we
culture.
were in the DMV.
That's the whole thing. Black culture in America, we had to make it our own because there is no.
Yeah.
Once you stripped everything from them and then you try to make them learn something new, then you had to learn it back.
Right. And just took what you forced us to learn and just made it our own.
And then try to force it out of us.
Exactly.
So that's the main thing. You try to force it out of us.
The key is history need to be learned, and they can't.
What's so funny? I would love to know.
I haven't laughed.
Like I said,
I haven't said anything.
The chuckle
I didn't
speaks
chuckle.
volume. So, like I said,
I didn't chuckle.
What is our culture then? Because, like I'm telling you,
I didn't chuckle.
if everybody or the majority of people who were brought here from different parts of Africa or whatever, nobody was together unless they were forced to be together. And then you were stripped of whatever you were trying to keep putting out there.
You was stripped of your
of everything. I'm just saying in general. So, like I'm telling you, the black American, their culture is basically hip hop. We made our own culture when we got here. And once you start to organize, like that's really what it is. But when you do go abroad to these other countries who haven't, been displaced and all that shit, you're going to see culture. That's where the culture shock comes from. You go to Mexico, you're going to see shit. You go to Jamaica, you're going to see shit. You go to Africa, especially to Ghana, you're going to see some shit. You're going to see some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So Shaboozey has had everybody up in arms just from his quotes. And then for those that aren't black Americans, we're very protective of the culture because the culture in America is trying to erase our contributions.
Shit, that's how y'all learn most of the shit that y'all learn from our culture.
Yeah. And the reason we're upset is because lots and lots of people are diminishing what African Americans have done for this country historically. You see in textbooks now, they're saying the country was built by African immigrants, and that's not the case. So they're rewriting our history in our faces. They're taking down black historical monuments. They're downplaying contributions from.
They're erasing them off the contribution that they gave to the military and stuff like that because they want to protect their identity.
Well, no, what it is they want to lessen white guilt.
Yeah, of course. Outside of white guilt, they also want to exuberate white supremacy.
Yeah, that is true. They want to hold power over us because we are their pet project.
Not even understanding a lot of things that's being contributed today, from the camera to the cell phone.
No, they know all that.
Of course. What I'm saying is to the people who don't know.
Yeah.
Black Americans has pretty much we built this country. Our ancestors built this country. We built the White House. You feel what I'm saying? Why is that? Because the fact of the matter is, anybody that was less, that didn't have melatonin skin tone, you couldn't keep your ass out there for hours on end doing anything, from growing food to building up, like I said, to the White House.
Mm-hmm. So I'm fully in agreement. Okay, we have a comment in the chat. Some immigrants did help build this country. That doesn't take anything away from the contributions of black people.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
We're not. Yeah, my thing is this. I'm never going to sit here and say immigrants didn't contribute to what made this country great. I don't think immigrants built this country. They added on to what this country was because there was already a country they immigrated to. There was already government here. Mm-hmm. There were presidents. There were states. There were cities.
Functioning cities.
We had an economy, federal, local, state. We had governors, mayors, paved roads.
Yeah. So
shit was already built.
Of course. So
you're not just immigrating to some unestablished savage land.
We black Americans.
There's infrastructure.
Right. We built the whole infrastructure. Our ancestors built the whole infrastructure.
So America was already built when immigrants came here. Now they did contribute to America and made it better.
You got Asian Americans. They helped build the railroad tracks going out west and stuff like that.
That's something else I had to learn. I thought that Chinese built all the railroads. I learned as a 20-year-old that slaves built the railroads. I didn't know because I was taught in school Chinese built the railroads.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
You were raised in South Carolina. I was raised in the DMV.
The Asian people were more like
I was in the white school.
out west.
The chain gang was very infamous for building a lot of stuff.
But they got a lot of free labor off prisoners.
Outside of that,
war.
outside of Reconstruction, what people not understand is where sharecropping came from. That's another racist term of keeping minorities in poverty while white Americans, some immigrants, got paid off the backs of off of that. That was modern day slavery.
Yeah, so we have to do our part to keep our history alive because we can't rely on the system to keep our history alive. They're changing the history as we speak. So
the whole notion that Black Americans was lazy, that's farce, because we have plenty of successful Black communities that was thriving in segregation and everything, and a lot of race wars happened because those Black communities was thriving. Tulsa, Oklahoma, here in North Carolina, Wilmington, just to name a few. Got a couple one in Florida. Yeah, Durham, exactly. So
Black Wall Street in Durham.
Exactly. So Black Americans
Raleigh was first, by the way.
always thrive. Where you heard the old saying, y'all need to strap your boots up, and yeah, we did that. You feel what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, fellow white Americans was jealous, and here we are taking our shit, and then we ain't got our reparations back for it.
Yeah. Now Branson said we knew about the chain gang when we were young. Shout out Rock and Jackie Hill.
That's what I'm saying though. But
music.
We still never mind.
We still what? We still what?
Go for it.
Never mind. My bad.
No.
That was on me. I apologize.
Okay. I ain't gonna force you to say nothing crazy. You gotta do it on your own free will. Okay. Well, yeah. So for those that don't know, I don't look at Shaboozey in a negative way. I just think he needed to be checked.
Yeah,
and
he
I
made
think
a
a lot
mistake.
of people need to understand we're very sensitive about our history here because we have to preserve it on our own.
Right.
We can't rely on the system or our education system
You see them
to
Jewish,
teach the next generation.
You see them Jewish people when it came to Holocaust. They don't play about this shit.
So we got to step up and be very defensive about our history to let the people know the real history and not the shit.
Not the generic kind.
System wants you to know. So
Right.
yeah, there's a lot of shit they didn't teach me in white schools growing up that I had to learn on my own.
Look, shit is so real. Down in Florida, they changed the AP African American the whole teaching.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move on.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and move on to our main topic.
Boom, boom, boom.
J. Cole
J.
just dropped the
Fall
double
Off.
album, The Fall Off, Friday, February 6th yesterday. I've been listening to it. I got an opportunity to listen to both discs in the last 24 hours.
I did as well.
I'm not going to lie. I force-fed myself because normally that many songs would take me at least a week to listen to and digest fully. But we have a podcast, so I force-fed my brain, listen to all that Cole. I'll be honest, I got an initial review. It'd probably take me a week to really, really, really feel what I need to feel.
So in other words, this is just off the top.
But yeah, I can say The Fall Off is a pretty good album. We gave Cole hell last week.
Of course.
You know, as I said, my only issue with Cole ever was the apology for the battle. That was my only beef. No, I want to say that. You got to state that because people are not going to look at the previous episode and dissect it.
We got to break that video down
off
one
of
day.
what we say, because we talked shit about Cole last week. We were hoping for a good album with The Fall Off, and we got a pretty good album.
We got to break down that video one day. We can do
Which
that.
video?
The
one from last week?
No, the
or 2
quote,
weeks ago?
No, the quote unquote apology, man. We got to break that down line for line one day, man.
I mean, we'll do that on another episode. But how do you feel about the album that dropped?
I mean, it's the greatest album we've heard in a very long time.
I'm a Cole fan, y'all. So let's just.
It's a great 2626. Who the fuck is this? Listen, it's one of the greatest albums in a very long time, ladies and gentlemen. It's a song for every vibe. Throw a dart, pick a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's got bops. It's got lyrics for the old heads. It's got great storytelling. Some of the greatest storytelling I've ever heard. It's like watching a movie.
Now, Vince in the comments says it's 8 out of 10.
That's high.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. With a name like Vince, he got to be 40.
No, he's around your age.
Now, off the initial listen, if I were to use the source rating system, I would give it right now four mics.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
There was no. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
So with like Vincent said, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, the same thing.
Yeah,
That's a 10 out of 10 though, but I feel you. I feel you.
what?
It's only 48 hours.
Oh,
I
you
get
said
it.
what?
It's only 48 hours.
You said 10 out of 10?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Oh,
I get it. It's only
he a
40.
Cole
It's only
fan, so,
48
of
hours.
course he gonna
I'm
get
not a
that
Cole's
inflated.
not my favorite rapper.
You just
Okay.
say you're greatest of all time.
He's the greatest of all time,
So
but
you're a
that
fan.
doesn't mean.
So you're not
that
a
he's-
fan by
He's not even.
He's not the greatest of all time, but that's okay. That's another conversation. Well,
He's not even top 2 in my personal top 5. But for the consensus of hip hop, he's the greatest rapper of all time.
Okay.
Now, Branson said the first disc is an 8, the second disc is a 10. It's not better than Forest Hills Drive, in my opinion.
That's okay. Forest Hill Drive is
Okay,
like a
so-
Magnus Opum or something.
Now, Branson also said he shouldn't have did a double album, 16 tracks.
Correct.
It's a classic.
Correct.
Right. If he split it up,
That's where I was about to say my only issue that I've had with this whole scenario, and it even goes back to the I don't even want to bring that part up because the nigga can rap, man. That's the whole thing. He can rap. But then it's just all these subliminal. It's like jabs, and I don't want to be that guy. I've always been the one to say, man, fuck all that, man. But what about the bar? What about the song? What about? But who are you going at?
You guys got to stop the narrative.
No, it's not. No. Listen,
there.
I like
It's a narrative, bro.
There ain't
You
no
got to
narrative.
stop. And
How's the narrative and
okay.
he's saying
Here's why.
All-
okay,
nigga.
everybody talks about the beef and the fact that he.
It's
took
not a
off,
beef. It wasn't a
The
beef.
fact that he took off
It's a lyrical
7-minute
battle.
drill, right? The fact that he took off 7-minute drill, and the fact that he quote unquote did not apologize, but people perceived it as such.
I didn't
right?
say that.
Might Delete Later still has all the diss tracks.
Yeah, it does.
7-minute drill wasn't.
I wasn't even talking about that.
It's still a diss track. All the diss tracks are still there. He never conceded. People took what he said on that stage and took it as an apology, and that's the furthest thing from what it was.
When he
'Cause
said
people
I'm sorry,
aren't healed.
when the word "I'm sorry" come out your mouth, like
In context of what?
Again.
Talking to himself. Man,
Go ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
talking to himself and his fans.
Again.
Like, I'm really sorry for steeping this low.
Gotcha.
One day, Dub, we got to pull it up.
Go
man.
ahead.
Give
Go
me
ahead.
like a
Finish-
Wednesday
finish
time.
your synopsis.
Give me like a Wednesday, an hour of your time one day, man.
Again, the boy can rap. Rap circles around a lot of people. I just don't. Double album in this day and age is just too much. It's just way too much, personally. You know what I mean? But on the other note, it's just the boy can rap. Like I just want to leave it. The boy can rap. It's a decent album, but it's hard, especially after listening to it. Like after listening to it, just all these jabs you're throwing. It's like it's hard. It made it hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like I hate when I hear people bringing that shit up, but it's like, damn. There's just so many jabs being thrown on this album, damn near every other track.
my whole thing is when I
hurt. It's confusing.
Exactly. When I listen to it, you feel what I'm saying?
But he had a lot of O's up there. He had a lot of tributes. He paid a lot of homage to a lot of genres of music. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing I do appreciate about Cole. That's what I'm saying. The boy knows how to put an album together. Is it? I don't.
We got to stop the narrative.
I'm not going.
It's
I
not
can't
no
go to your
narrative,
level.
bro.
You
That's
know what I
what it
mean?
is.
Because I like to listen to lyrics and delivery and shit like that. That's
to
my
Doug's
point.
point, you can't even consume 22 tracks in 48 hours.
It's because it's overload.
No, in no album, in my opinion, it takes at least 7 days to hear a body of work.
Okay, so
You go through different highs.
All
different
those
lows
tracks
in
is
7 days.
overload. This is not that.
It's
My-
only been 48 hours. It's only been 48
my whole thing, my opinion on the album, like I said, it's 8 out of 10. Now, if he'd have got in the battle, it'd have been a 10 out of 10.
I won't say that either.
Nah,
I won't
it
say
would
that
have-
either.
No, this is the reason why. Listen,
That's what makes it a
wait,
narrative.
wait a minute. Why? What's the reason why we giving? You just said it. The fact that he,
No. There's some tracks that I do not rock with. It's a couple of tracks that I'm like,
Okay, but
whoa.
but listen to
Oh,
what I'm
yeah, I
saying.
can't play that.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I can't play that.
Just hear me out right
I'm not
quick.
dissing Cole
If
on. I
we're
would
sit-
never.
if we're sitting
I'm not
here,
dissing Cole.
all
I'm not going to
saying
diss Cole.
that
I refuse
it's
to.
an 8 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
So now, if he got in the battle, whether he won or lost, it would have been a 10 out of 10. The reason why we have issues with it, when, like you said,
it wouldn't have been a 10 out of 10 to me, though.
Hold on, listen to it. It would have been at least a 9 out of 10. It would have been
maybe another half a star or something.
There are just too many tracks on that album that I didn't like to give it a classic. But
it's overload.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying. You condense it, get rid of a couple of those. I don't want to call them filler tracks, but you.
So my when I listen to it, I appreciate the album as a whole. One, because he did something that most MCs don't even do today. That is, make a track longer than 3 minutes. A lot of the tracks that you get now, 2.5, maybe 3. So like, soon as you get into it, it's like, oh, the shit over with. So he put some in depth in that. So to have a track to go 4, I think one of them was like 5.5 minutes, and you can literally sit there and listen to it. I appreciate that. I also appreciate, like I said, that the homage that he paid. I appreciate that. So again, that's backing my point up that he does listen to the OGs. He does, in some sense, pick a little bit off
your favorite
everybody.
rapper, he looks up to other greats. Exactly. And that's what I mean.
Exactly. So the fact that you look up to other greats, the disappointment that I felt was, we know that you can go toe to toe with the best of them. We know that for a fact. But the fact that you didn't get in there to let us have that discussion, let us fascinate the fact that we saw how it was between Drake and K-Dot. So we can just imagine, just based off what you put on this album, if you'd have got in there and you sitting there off the top of your dome, because why? They was dropping songs every week, once every week. So the fact that we know the skill set that you have, and you didn't put it out there for us to have that discussion, it's like almost like you robbed us of that. Because every rapper that we consider,
I refuse to keep going down that part too, nigga. Like, because everybody doesn't want to waste their
It doesn't make sense. It's wasted energy.
Like,
it's low hanging fruit.
You're doing,
other great rappers
beef,
have
though.
said they don't even care and they understand.
It's not beef.
Like,
that's the whole thing.
When you're vibrating on a certain frequency, there's certain things you don't even really want to waste your time with, because it's going to take you out of your element.
It's called growth, maturity.
That's the part, and that's where
it's called understanding.
That's where I'm torn at with Cole, because it's like, I know why he didn't want to deal with.
He told you on the stage
that has nothing really to do with him, and you're not really going to be. There's no real winner in all of this.
About rap.
It's way deeper than that, nigga. And he's doing business. Like, he is working on business moves.
Yeah, but that hasn't stopped anybody that we looked up to, that we call that's the greatest of all time.
That's fine.
Right.
But I'm just telling you about why I'm saying with Cole specifically, not anybody else. I'm talking about Cole specifically.
So
why lower? Why? And like I keep saying, lower, stoop, all that shit, because you're vibrating higher than most of the shit that you're about to be dealing with.
How is it lower stoop, but you don't want to get in, but you calling yourself the greatest of all time? You call yourself the best.
Because it's about rap. What they were talking about isn't about rap. You can't say that
you are the best when you had the opportunity to put that shit out there for everybody to have that.
So I'm going to ask you again.
To have that debate.
I'm going to ask you again on camera.
You having a one-on-one debate with yourself. That's what you're doing.
Every great rapper
has
won
has battled.
No.
Yes, he have.
There's been people.
LL had battled two people. He battled motherfucking Cannabis. He battled motherfucking LL battled. Who else? DMX was in the battle. Who else? Jay-Z and Nas got in the battle. It's countless of MCs that we call the greatest had gotten battles, and it wasn't
I don't think there's a top 10 MC that hasn't been in
exactly.
the battle.
Every MC.
My question was what I asked earlier.
What's that?
Every great rapper has acknowledged everyone.
They got in that battle. If somebody called them out, they got in that battle.
Exactly.
If anybody called themselves the greatest of all time, got in that battle. They've got in the ring.
Who has Black Thought been in the beef with? Because that's one of my favorite rappers.
Hold on.
Biggie?
Exactly.
The Roots beef with Biggie.
Oh, yeah, they damn sure did when they first started.
I don't know if they ever traded shots at each other
exactly. So what I'm saying
is... But they just didn't like the presentation.
Beef with a couple crews.
ODB.
It's a minority amount of people that's over there on that island. Nobody cares.
No, everybody cares, because
nobody
you can't
cares.
come in and restructure the culture. How hip hop came to what it was, nigga, up north was, nigga, you had battles. Niggas battled, and whoever was the best, That's how your name got. So if a nigga called you out to battle, that was an honor. That was a challenge. You want to be the best. You put out the best.
That's
It's not
1965,
like,
man.
I don't wanna
Nobody cares no
I don't
more,
want to be a
man.
part of it, but yet still, you still sneak dissing motherfuckers. Like, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's throwing a lot of jabs throughout the album. And it's just like,
Yeah,
it seems like it's
about rap. Now it's about rap.
It just seems like it's more local. Like he's taking local jabs.
Okay, so now in the chat, Branson said, just because y'all understand why he pulled out, I can't expect everybody else to feel the same way. Cole isn't going to get his flowers as long as that what if is still lingering. And Charles said, would J. Cole be looked at differently if he never responded to Kendrick Lamar at all instead of replying back with 7-minute drill?
Exactly.
I bet he wins album of the year.
Yeah, he would have.
If he didn't engage at all, this whole
I bet
conversation never would have came up.
Sweeps the Grammys.
Because just like how other artists just ignore certain MCs or certain disses, is like
exactly. He did.
Whatever.
He engaged and then disengaged. So once you engage, nigga, you in that shit.
He never deleted. Might delete later.
It's not
bro.
about
that whole shit is filled with. Whole shit is filled with diss
that's the
tracks.
whole thing, bro.
He
That,
never
like I
disengaged.
said,
Duh,
he
please,
disengaged.
Wednesday, 6:30, 7:30. Let me just get an hour of your time so we can break down the video, dog.
Okay.
It's not an
We
apology.
can do a remote show.
It's not an apology.
The whole thing is
That's
what
a
I'm
hill
trying
I'm
to say
dying
is
on.
this is the first time that we had a trifecta.
You want a cross or a honk up there?
Listen, bury me
lyricist
under the
rap.
tree.
We had East
You
and
want a
West
cross or a
Coast,
honk?
and we had a global East and West Coast in Canada. This was an international beef, and like I said, Cole. Yeah, it was.
Canada
It's
is
not- hold on,
America.
Let me change.
No, what are
let
you
me
talking
change-
about,
Let me
bro?
change the word beef.
What are you
Lyricist
talking?
battle.
International
That's
beef
what
is
it was.
crazy,
Because,
dog.
what you mean? You had
Canada
I said,
is America.
I just said lyricist
Definitely not,
battle.
but I know what
you
you're
had
trying to say.
East and
Canada's
West.
It definitely
and
is
you
not.
had-
Leave it up to my man
and you had
DT.
Canada.
We gonna
That
have
was a
Canada soon.
trifecta. What I'm trying to say is simple as this: if he put his hat in the ring and do what he know that we know that this nigga can do. It ain't no discussion.
The
Win,
world
lose, or draw,
doesn't care,
there's no
bro.
discussion. But there's no fucking way
You're
can
the
sit
only
here-
one on that
there's
hill,
no
bro.
way you can sit here and say, "Hey, yo, I don't want no part of this." All right, so I'm gonna gracefully bow out. All right, we accepted that, but yet still, you still coming in.
You
still coming
just
in.
throwing
You
away
still
the
doing
context of
subliminal
why
bit.
I don't
You
want to be a
still-
part of
you
this
still
messy
doing
ass female drama.
That's a female drama,
That's
right
all
there.
that shit
You sit here
was.
sneak dissing a nigga.
You-
Like,
you-
nigga,
you
like,
are
if
a
you about that
pedophile.
shit,
You-
if you
you
the
beat
best,
your wife.
You gonna
Come
say
on,
who you
dog.
talking to? That's why I'm saying you don't know
Come
your history,
on.
dog.
Listen,
You don't
man,
know your
we
history.
don't care.
This culture was created. If a nigga call you out to have that battle, you gonna take that as a badge of honor. You gonna get out there, put your
That was
best.
in 1967,
When- ain't
and we
hey,
got a
this is-
whole
this
division
is
of
the
rap for that
culture.
called battle rap.
Listen
Make
to
sure y'all tap
See,
in.
This is why I'm saying he
But
hearing,
nobody,
but he ain't listening.
nobody
That's
goes
you.
from corner to corner
That's
no
you.
more. Nobody goes from block to block.
Hey, you're
Nobody
right,
says,
'cause they
"Yo."
put it- they
Nobody
put it on
does
the
that.
internet. They
Nobody
put it on
does
the
that.
internet.
They don't do that down south.
Nobody
Right.
does that.
They
Nobody
definitely
does
still
that
do
no
that.
They
more.
still do it.
Nobody
They
does. No,
still
they
do it.
don't. No, they don't. I'm
They still
tapped
do
into
it.
battle rap. No, they
They're
don't.
trying to get paid
I'm tapped
now.
into
They're
battle
trying
rap.
to get paid
No, they
now,
don't.
but no, they
You
still
ain't
do
tied
it.
to it because, like I said,
No, they don't.
If you tie
Don't
to
tell them
battle rap,
anything.
you won't
No, they don't.
co-sign this shit about.
I'm telling
about
you,
Cole
they don't.
not getting involved in that
And I know
shit.
big
See,
name
he stepping
rappers,
on his-
and I
he
know
stepping
big
on his own
name
shit.
battle
You
rappers,
talking about
right?
he tied
That
to
duck
battle rap.
battles.
As a battle rapper,
Niggas duck
as
battle.
a
What are you
battle
talking? You just
rapper,
talking.
If you saying you the greatest of all time, somebody call you out. you
Niggas
getting in
duck
the ring.
battles. No.
You getting in the
No.
ring.
Speaking of battle
No,
rap,
it doesn't happen like that.
He
Niggas
ain't no
duck
battle
battles.
rapper.
speaking
He
of
a
battle
fair
rappers,
battle rapper.
speaking of battle rappers, Free Geechee Gotti.
Free Geechee, because Ohio ain't nothing to fuck around with.
Free Geechee Gotti.
Okay, so now, quick question. What do you consider your favorite track on the album?
As of right now, I like the joint with Tim's.
Yeah, that's been my
Future
favorite
and
track.
Tim's?
With
Tim's
Future
and
and
Future.
Tim's.
Yeah,
That
I
was
like
the most
that.
standout
But that's why I'm
track to
saying,
me.
like, the boy knows how to make music.
Music,
Give it
yeah.
7 more. Give it
He
5 more.
knows how
As long
to
as
make
he keep it in music, he
You said
great.
you
He
had it
good.
a 4? You said you had it at 4 stars?
Yeah, he said
I give him a 4 out of 5 on the initial list.
I'm not going to give it no grade.
We
just
need a
saying
grade.
I like
The people need a grade,
I like
Buddha.
what he's doing. I like
Buddha,
what
the
he
people
does,
need a grade.
But I'm not sold on that being his best work. I'm not going to say
2
that.
days,
It doesn't,
man.
bro.
No,
when I
man,
listen,
sit back.
when I listen to
Listen-
Forest
listen to
Hills,
this shit all the way
man.
here,
when I listen
bro.
to Forest
If
Hills,
it's your best
Forest
work, that
Hills
shit gonna hit you immediately.
encapsulated me.
Forest
When-
Hills.
No, but
when
listen
you
what I'm
heard- when
saying.
you heard the DMX.
Hold on.
What's up?
when you listen to Forest Hills, and I just want you to think about it now. Think about it. As a real J. Cole fan, when you heard Forest Hills, it was like, ooh,
that's what this does for me.
Shit,
it's orgasmic.
It's a gravity.
That's what this orgasmic
pull.
Yes,
I didn't get that from this.
That's what this is.
And listen,
He's
what
a
I'm
Cole
saying.
fan.
Listen,
I did not get that.
Here's how you gotta. I don't know. I don't want to tell you how to listen to music.
And that's all it is. I just
don't worry about it. I'm gonna come pick you up in the van this week.
I got my own van.
No, that's what I'm saying. You always driving. You know what I'm saying? Be chauffeured. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said,
and we're gonna vibe.
As long as he
here come the hate.
As long as Cole keeping music.
Hate.
You feel what I'm saying? But when he start trying to do the sneak
oh man, who gonna check him?
And then when he start,
who gonna check him?
Nigga, he been
nobody. Nobody checked
himself.
No, he didn't.
He
Dub.
did.
Are you free Wednesday,
Dub?
Dub?
Put his head in the ring.
What's that?
Are you free Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean,
he checked
Yo, we
himself.
going virtual. We breaking
himself.
down the apology, not apology.
He
Sorry,
checked
not
himself.
sorry.
He checked himself when he
I
didn't
need an
get
hour
in
of
the
your
battle.
time.
He checked himself when he didn't
Send me
get
the
in
link.
battle.
I'm pulling up. We're gonna break it down.
He's
man,
not an
'cause
MC.
It's not an apology.
He's not a battle
He's the
rapper.
greatest
He's not an
MC of
MC.
all time. He's better than all your old niggas combined, nigga. Nobody tells stories better than him. Nobody does anything better than him. None of that.
Hold up. Stop now. Stop that nonsense. This nigga's stealing fucking concepts. He's lifting and borrowing old nigga concepts.
Yeah, because
so
nobody's
shut
checking.
that shit up.
Because nobody's checking for that old shit no more.
Nigga, please.
Nobody's checking for DJ
this
Clue.
Like you can't.
Nobody's checking for any.
That's the part I don't like.
Listen.
You can't act like what he just did on that album. Everything he did was original.
What somebody said earlier.
Exactly. But you're up here acting. No.
I didn't say that because I don't give a fuck about.
Don't misconstrue my words. Then don't. That's the problem.
Because
don't misconstrue my words.
There used to be a wooden wheel, and now we use rubber. Hello?
It didn't used to be a wheel at all. So yeah, take it back.
Hello? That's my point. Those who look back bump into a wall.
4 to 18.
Hello? Off-road, on-road,
so how
snow.
you get to the rubber wheel? You can't get to the rubber wheel without no wheel and the damn wooden wheel.
We get it.
No,
We get it.
You don't get it.
Niggas always want you to look back.
You don't get it.
Thank you.
No.
You can't.
You don't want. Hold
time
on.
to move forward.
Hold on. The problem is the issue is
y'all are erasing the past yourselves as a black community.
You don't want people to look
It's
back
happening
to other
yourself. You're doing it
things that
yourself.
aren't beneficial to you. So the whole thing is like I'm saying, these concepts are not original. He just put his twist on them, and I appreciate.
That's all hip hop is.
Oh hell no, man! There's still originality in hip hop.
That's all hip hop is, and this is how I know you didn't listen to the album because everything's not a sample.
What you mean?
Who the fuck said everything was a sample?
Everything's not a sample, and he does pay homage.
Majority of this stuff,
That's the whole purpose.
Majority of songs in hip hop.
That's the whole purpose of me doing the homage thing.
Sample
is
other
to do
music, from rock to pop,
but I'm gonna add a
to
little
art, reggae, all that shit, R&B.
Oh man.
Okay. There's
Greatest album of all time, man.
But
this nigga confused.
He is.
Why is he confused?
I'm not confused.
How can you
I'm not a
in the
nigga.
same breath you can say you don't want to pay homage, but he's looking back and paying homage? Like how
Okay,
can you
so
say
look,
in the same breath?
so two
and then
things
say the
can't be
nigga's
true at the
original,
same
and I'll
time.
tell you where the concepts came from.
Two things can be true at the same time.
No, that's a blatant lie.
The whole
disrespectful
album.
to
The
niggas who already
whole
done
album is not samples.
He got one from DMX that's in
The
it.
whole album
Life
is not
Sentence.
samples.
The song Life Sentence.
And the
that's
songs
DMX.
that
He
are
has a
samples.
Ja Cure
And the
sample.
songs that are samples.
Ja Cure, nigga, like y'all
And
don't even know who Ja
and the
Cure is, but
songs
that's
that
what I'm
are
saying, like,
samples, he does the homage thing, which is
has
cool.
a
Now
lot.
again,
That's fine.
Let's be clear.
That's cool, 'cause
We're not
nobody's checking
knocking
for that old
he-
shit.
We're not.
And
knocking
then
that
when
he
niggas
sampled,
do
but
become
he
the bridge,
Nobody
he's not
checking for the
paying
old
homage.
shit.
nobody.
Then why is your favorite artist paying homage and you
I got
rapping
you.
over these
Great
beats?
point, my brother Buddha.
Because he knows
No.
these were the great
No, you
niggas.
You can't.
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
no.
I'm sorry.
Because
I don't know what
he's
you're
being
thinking.
the bridge that y'all say we not. Because y'all not doing it. Nobody's checking for anything after Jadakiss, man. I'm going to be honest, man.
Okay, let's go to the comments because we have
After Jadakiss? What?
Hold on. Let's do the comments first.
Comments.
All right,
This
so
nigga
Vince
weird.
is saying Vince is saying he's tripping. I'm a Cole fan, but he ain't the best.
Thank you.
We also
that's
have
your man, Vince.
Kimmy saying, "Bro is not young enough to talk like this," and Vince also
That
said,
part too.
Vince is also saying he's glazing Cole a little bit too hard.
Tell him he got something on his chin, Vince. Tell him he got something on his.
We ain't
Vince,
going that far.
Tell this nigga he got
Don't
something
go
on
that
his
far.
chin.
I'll get IP addresses. Don't go that far.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like I
mean,
said,
that's facts.
Cole is a dope MC.
Look at him. Look at him.
What? Look at him who?
Look at him.
I'm not going to change nothing I said.
Him. One time
it was not
cooked,
original.
2 times cooked.
It was not original. He had his take on it, and it was a dope take on it, but it was not an original concept. This is like the third or fourth time somebody has tried to rap backwards. I'm just saying in general. Like, don't do that. Right. I'm not even gonna get caught up in that.
Yeah, don't.
He's rage. He's rage baiting. Like this, is like clickbait.
It's all right.
He's rage baiting.
It's all right, brother.
And the bigger issue, and I'm seeing it now.
Is that old niggas don't like change?
No,
bro.
is that
that's it?
When an old
niggas don't like change.
When an OG, hold on. When an OG listens to one of these young ass, as they call them, young punks, young whippersnappers, they don't know enough yet. They haven't lived enough life. So what their experience is and who they think is the greats,
always a nigga that don't know
they forgot about all the other motherfuckers that came before them. That their people are listening to, and like, yo, this shit was dope.
But this is somebody.
This era was
that shit
dope.
not dope.
This is somebody that airspace past history. He wanted.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
He wanted to see.
You still don't know what you're talking
past
about.
history and say,
who said that?
You.
Who said it was something new?
What you stepping on
what
your
I'm
whole
saying? You
argument?
just adding conversation to what I'm saying, man. Don't be adding words, man.
Hey, listen, man. The point we said is.
Come on, Buddha. Don't be adding words, man.
Cole is
Cole is an MC.
He's an MC.
The point Cole is an MC.
He is not the greatest, bro.
Cole is the MC. He's not the greatest, but he is definitely a top-notch MC.
Right. The greatest gonna battle anybody that the greatest gonna battle.
I will consider.
Last time I checked,
that don't even happen no more.
And mind you,
you're talking about something that doesn't happen.
Said he's
you know what?
To battle
I
rap.
actually would.
Somebody who's
I would listen to it again, but I know
like
there's tracks I would skip if I did listen to it again. Like I know that for a fact.
Himself from battle rap because anybody that battle rap, if he knows somebody called his ass out battle rap, let's go, nigga.
It doesn't happen.
Well, hold on.
It doesn't happen.
And this is what I mean by, if I were to listen to it again, after, I'm sure once there's certain, once the sample drops or whatever, the beat drops, certain bars that he says, it hurts to listen to because stop. And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. It hurts to listen to because they could be so much better.
You heard listen, man.
And that's all. That really all.
I look up to your musical opinion, but today took a hit today, man.
And that's fine.
Why so?
Because the OG is trying to school this youngin about how his mind works.
Knowing what I know is not an apology. And because people are missing the art of what is the falling off rapper, and when you start going down this, when you start going down for what it really is, people always shunning you away. But it's really a whole skit into what is a fall off rapper, right? When you start breaking that shit down, it's always a hater in the back of the room talking about But when you really listen to what he's saying on stage, and with Might Delete Later still being what that is as the body of work as it is, with all the disses, name calls, directs, fuck your mamas, right? Because it's all still up there. It's the whole shit is a diss album. Niggas only talk about one part because they like narratives, because they don't like to do the homework that they say that other people aren't doing. You know me personally. I love hip hop. No, but that decade of doing blah, 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 that shit is old. That shit been done when the consumer changed. When the consumer changed, that's when the game changed, and that's just what it is.
That's where the gray area is, and this is what I mean.
Sure.
You're going off of consumerism, man. Fuck consumers.
Consumerism has always moved hip hop.
Every fucking fan wants to be a rapper.
Right.
That's where the problem is.
Saturated.
So now, and like I've always said, and this is why I got myself out of the game. Then you got your drug dealers. The drug dealers already got the money.
Sure.
They already got the money. So now you already got the means and everything you need. But now you got the hot niggas or the people who actually love the craft, cherish, study, all that shit. They don't have those means to get to what the other people have. They don't have those resources. So now this is where the politics of the culture come into play. And that's all I mean by that. Cole, phenomenal. But there's other niggas who are just as hot, if not hotter than Cole. They'll never get shine because they don't have the means or the resources to get out there.
They don't have a Jay-Z co-sign, basically.
Exactly. So the fact that
but niggas is still putting in legwork.
The game,
so that's
no.
So
What I described was the difference between being a fan and being an actual MC. It's the consumer in the middle, and that has blurred the line because the consumer. You think because somebody's buying somebody's music that makes them better than the next person.
There's between constructive criticism and
that's never been never been the real.
Between Stephen A. There's difference between Stephen A. and Skip.
This where you know he don't understand. This where you know he don't understand the word to be the greatest, because for you to be the greatest, that means accepting constructive criticism, understanding where other people may view, whether you take it all or not, but there's always a gem in every conversation that's had. The greats listen to that, they study that, and that's how they better themselves. That's
how many times did he mention Kendrick Lamar and might delete later? Can you tell me?
Say what?
I'm saying it one more time. How many times did he mention Kendrick Lamar, reference Kendrick Lamar,
nobody even know nothing
a big stepper about him?
Nobody don't even know nothing about that. That's what I'm trying to say.
How many times did he reference Kendrick Lamar in the album?
It might delete later, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't listened to Might Delete.
That's my point. That's my point, right?
Nobody
that's the point
know.
of a narrative.
Nor
if
care.
the main song that the people pushed was 7-minute drill, right? And the things he did in that, right, wasn't the lyrical content he normally pushes, and that's the only song he removed, and he mentioned a nigga mama in 2 songs, and niggas only want to talk to me about want to talk to me about one song and something that wasn't an apology. That's how I know niggas be doing the narrative shit.
But that's
they not nerdy like me.
But that goes back to my point.
That's the whole purpose.
Right,
greatest nigga of all time.
Area, and then you got the consumers.
I'm just telling you, niggas fell for the fall off rapper.
They think that makes something better than the next. And
Niggas fell for the fall off rapper, and it stings them to admit it that they fell for real art.
Real art. Nobody said. No, see, that's the whole thing you're missing. Nobody said what he put out wasn't art. We're actually giving him compliments. What we're saying, the part that you having a problem is if somebody have a different opinion, meaning they can dissect and they can say, well, this was all right. This could have been a little better. You have a problem digesting that, and which you instead of absorbing and trying to understand, and we can still agree or disagree.
I sat here and listened to Buddha tell me that it's going to be some songs he's going to skip. Right, it's some songs he doesn't fuck with. I didn't shun him. I didn't tell him he was wrong or nothing.
If people saying something have,
we got to stop the narratives, man.
You're saying that's hate. That's what you just said. It's hate. It's
we
not.
Got to stop the narratives, man.
That's and that too.
My name is Mayor, and I'm anti-narrative.
Right.
Anti-narrative.
Supposedly, he creating narratives.
That's my vibe, man. Down with the narratives.
This guy here.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get to the second part because
Narrative Negro
was in the news basically saying he had dropped his lawsuit against J. Cole, and he explained on Talk with Flea why he sued J. Cole.
Me and J. Cole are cool, or was cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do, but if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. I did the record for him for his intro. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. He said, cool. He had another project. I did a record in 20 minutes. I knocked that shit out and went off about my business. I need a verse. I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now. And, the moon got aligned with the stars. And, when I write, I put my all into it. Okay, let's put your all into it then. You know what I'm saying? Give me that verse. He called me twice to do something, and I did it. One day you have 48 hours to do it. Then I knocked the other thing out as soon as I came to New York, because you ain't want to send me a record, you want to be in the studio with me. I knocked it out. Cool, you don't give me the record. Then I say, you know what, forget the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got a project coming out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool, June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview. All right, cool. Now we're going to do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh, man, Keller, you say, I tell you October, you call October, huh, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So now this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because I don't feel like talking about that right now. I said, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it. All right, Well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February, I'm dead ass on February. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, shit. Yo, I'm still working, man.
What you got to say about your boy not standing on business?
Rule number one of business is nobody's, like we talked about this with the tenderism, man. It's nobody's business to teach you business. If you deliver a service,
yes.
If you deliver a service before your business is in order, you're a dub. Get him out of here. Start over. Huh?
So you saying
ain't he from the era of where niggas was getting hoisted for hoisted for their motherfucking masters, locked in studios, all type of shit. Do your business before you render a service, man. I don't know what else to tell you, man.
So you co-signed what Cole did?
I'm co-signing. That's the game. It's a nostalgia era. Niggas keep falling for the fall off rapper and get mad when it happened to them.
Boy,
it's art, baby.
There ain't no fucking
I'm
art.
confused.
How that's art when a nigga getting sued for $500,000?
You say what you say, Dub? He dropped the case?
Yeah, he did drop the case.
So he's not getting sued.
I'm sure it's more of a misunderstanding.
Down with the narratives.
Right,
Yeah, because somebody ain't do their business.
And I'm sure Cole done like, hey, bro, we're going to lock in.
No.
And they really know that it's going to get something done.
A lot of times stuff like that just has to do with communication. And a line. No, I'm talking about the lines of communication. Because you could be talking to one person at one time, then
you be talking to Ibrahim.
Something might just.
Then you could be talking to
I
Boss.
told bro this. Did he tell you? Oh nah, I missed
No, he
that.
talked to Cole directly.
Should have been directly. I know, but like I'm saying, man,
that's what they say.
You don't listen.
That's
bro,
what they say on the internet.
Listen, man.
I talk to Cole directly. Niggas can't even get to Cole.
If a man come and do he on your
do you
song,
a solid? Yeah, do you a solid?
Do you a solid? He's like, yo, just return it back. You feel what I'm saying? Because he could.
Oh no. Hey, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
He went to Cole face to face 3 times.
I'm just saying something could. I just think this bro was probably busy.
He didn't forget that.
He was
bro.
probably just busy.
He didn't forget that, man. You don't forget. No,
Might have forgot while making the greatest album of all time,
like
baby.
My
nigga was busy,
First of all,
my nigga was busy.
No, we ain't co-sign the foolery.
Yeah, nigga,
we're not doing that.
Niggas don't never want to co-sign the foolishness, but they don't never want. They always co-sign a nigga that don't have his business in order. That be the problem.
His business was in order.
Then why was it an issue after the fact?
Because he
didn't take care of the business. He didn't
allegedly. It was only one-sided.
No, it's not alleged. It's not alleged.
How's one-sided when he's on his podcast that got millions of people? That's not one-sided.
He broke down exactly what happened. He broke down originally
he did the body of work.
He had to file the
right. He did the body of work. It was the money or feature.
Y'all hearing this nigga talk, right?
You said or, yeah, and he got
stepping
neither.
all on his shit. Ain't no way in the hell you can call yourself the greatest of all time.
Normally that's just a little bit of
Jay-Z never did bad business. We just be saying these
where the fuck did where the fuck did Jay-Z come from?
We just be saying
where the fuck where the fuck did Jay-Z come from?
Again, your man's over there just said you can't call yourself greatest of all time if you do what? Bad business. It's a lot of niggas consider themselves the greatest and they do what?
But they're not.
Bad business.
They're not. No, you don't get to be the greatest of all time. You don't
came from. That's I was confused.
So you saying that Jay-Z never did bad business?
You can't be a billionaire.
Has he been sued?
Oh, he screwed people over. Yeah. I'm not saying he's. But what does bad business have to do with your standing in rap?
Right. Exactly.
I don't know. You asked him. He just said it. I didn't say that.
He's doing bad business. The man,
what?
you did. You basically co-signed saying what Cole did it was cool. That's what you basically did.
No, see, you're twisting my words.
No, I ain't twisting shit. What you said?
I said Cam should have had better business done. He should have his business in order. How? He should have got services rendered after services was rendered.
So you say he should have charged him for getting on his song?
Is that not what happens in the music game?
It was a favor for favor.
Nigga said, I'm
so are you rushing my favor?
Nigga, if you
2 years.
He agreed to it. Cole agreed to it.
You are a hard-working individual.
Yes, I am.
You wouldn't do something, right, if
y'all hear
you
this
were
guy
pressed
talking.
for it, correct?
It's not about being pressed.
It's about honoring an obligation.
All right. So if someone said, hey, let's do some work together.
Yes.
Visually or whatever.
At this date.
At the moment of
the
moment of Sinner's render, it's a favor, right? How long are you waiting for the favor? So whenever?
No,
you already have a relationship with that person.
If you was listening,
what's your time? What's your time limit on asking
should be
for said favor? Within a year,
without speaking or
we about there.
terms.
We about there.
But no, let's back up.
We about there, Doug. Might delete later.
Hold on.
Over a year. No. When it might delete later come out.
Hold on, bro. You bullshit. What happened?
You bullshit.
When
you bullshit all night.
You sit here co-signing bullshit. And you call yourself the mayor, nigga.
I am.
You ain't no
Ask
goddamn
about
mayor.
me.
He a crooked mayor.
Ask
What the
about.
fuck-
Are they all?
What the fuck? No.
Are they all?
The point is,
Hello?
Cam said, "Look, I'm
Trying
gonna
to give
do
me
this.
a
I'm
piece
gonna
of
do
the
this
pie.
track for you."
Yeah.
And once I do this track for you, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back in August of that year. So it was months later, and we're gonna do my song. Cole said yes.
Okay.
I'm looking you in your face.
Okay.
And you telling me yes.
Okay.
I call you in August. Hey, oh man, I can't do it. Hey man, we need to straighten this.
Life happens.
Man, hold on.
Life happens.
Ain't no fucking life happening.
No. Life does stop helping him, Buddha. Buddha, you've been helping this man all night.
No,
Stop.
fine, nigga. No, hold on.
Stop.
So life happens.
I can't help if I'm a real.
I know that's the problem.
Hold on. Life happens. I call you the second time.
This nigga J. Cole
Let's
PR
move
man.
it. The nigga talked to him 3 times, bro. 3 times. So how
Life
much
be
time?
happening.
Niggas, get the fuck
Cameron
out.
gave him the option to do a verse or do an interview.
Okay.
So he gave him multiple options to fulfill obligations.
And then life was happening.
Ain't no fucking
He
life
started
happening.
suing him.
No,
You said he dropped. He said he dropped the lawsuit. So there clearly was some type of.
Because if you listen to Cam, he's telling you what's going on.
Right.
He's
Cam
telling you
just
exactly
documented the
specific.
entire
That's all.
back and
If
forth.
you listen to Cam, he's telling you specifically.
My man
what's going on.
was making the
And that's
greatest album
happening.
of all time.
Life is lifing, and that's cool. There's
Nigga
nothing
got
wrong with
kids,
that.
nigga
He
got a
wasn't-
wife.
But you
he
still,
was on his ass watching the beat. So
but
he had
that
plenty of
still
time.
doesn't absolve you from handling your business.
You got
Your
your word,
agreement.
nigga.
I was busy. I got to
You
it.
got-
No,
ain't
that's
fucking-
fine.
He got to it.
It's
So
your
look,
obligation
he
to
got
call
to it,
me.
brother.
It's your obligation to call him and tell him shit changes.
Clearly something happened.
Nigga, 3
They're
times,
okay.
bro.
They're
3
okay.
times. If you heard his response to
Hey,
the third
man.
time, you're like, oh, real? Oh, you
Hey, man.
Cole talking to him like, oh, damn, you on that shit.
Hey, man.
Nigga, you told me this date. I'm calling, and you still like, I'm not supposed to call you.
My bad.
I shouldn't even have to call you.
Things happen.
You should have been hit me up. Hey, yo,
No,
what time we doing this?
You can use the my bad and things happen and life is life, but you still have to honor it.
Okay. There was some type of honor and he dropped the lawsuit.
No,
Yeah,
there
he-
wasn't. He dropped the lawsuit because he didn't want to deal with court.
Well,
He's still a street nigga.
There's that.
Okay.
It might be karma for the way he did Freaky Zeke. We don't know.
What did he
They
do
love
with Freaky Zeke?
Freaky love Cam. What are you talking?
I want to hear
You
this
wild.
shit.
Yeah.
I want to hear
You
this shit.
wildin'.
What he
And
do?
you know we
You
can
must
get
be
in
talking
touch
about
with
Jim.
Freaky Zeke and ask him.
I know
You
him
must be
personally.
talking
I wanna
about
know
Jim,
what-
though.
hey,
Listen,
I wanna
man.
know what he
Because
do.
when
It's a
I met
reason why.
when I met Freaky Zeke,
It's a reason why.
that was the
We
cool.
can get in touch with Freaky Zeke.
Exactly.
It's a reason why.
I want to hear what this nigga
It's a
gotta
reason
say.
why I'm trying to,
Okay,
because you've been yelling all night.
let's go.
Relax, calm
Let him
down.
talk.
You ain't been
Let
screaming
him
about
talk.
shit.
That's what he does. I don't know why you
That's
have
the
that.
issue.
Bro, he been here multiple times.
Down
You
with
know what time
narratives.
it
You
is.
feel me? Because that shit don't
nigga
work
know
over
what
here.
time it
All
is.
right,
Stop
so
playing.
listen. There's a reason why, right? The Freaky Zekies, the Tony Yayos, the motherfucking whomever else is the 40s, right? They're always never gonna say nothing bad about the hand that feeds them. Because
It's called loyalty.
Who would? That's loyalty.
It's called loyalty.
They've
And they
done
probably
things-
done dirt together and everything.
which allows sometimes for me to be okay with the way that business goes sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it doesn't.
does.
No, the fuck it
does.
doesn't.
You don't get.
If you're gonna forever have me in the light of
y'all.
a take care of me vibe, it's gonna be cool.
No, it ain't no take care of me vibe, nigga.
Who the fuck is being taken care of?
I don't know.
This
Somebody.
ain't
No. Whoa.
Someone.
This
Who
ain't
is
no
being
take care of me vibe.
Someone.
Who is being taken care of? And
Someone.
by whom?
So
No. Don't just
someone.
see now. And I hate to do this.
Someone.
You're pulling the J. Cole.
Damn
Because you're
sure
throwing
lady.
jabs and punches,
And don't
but
wanna- you
now
don't
you're
wanna
not saying no
Yeah,
names.
Say it, put a name on
Yeah.
it.
Just a point.
Just a blind.
Yeah. In the words of my man Joe, now we're potting. Yeah.
Okay.
So just blind dart.
We know what's going on.
Blind
I don't know
dart.
what's going on.
No, it ain't no
I don't know
reason.
what's going on.
It can't be.
So
It
loyal.
can't be we.
You don't stay loyal.
I don't know.
You don't stay loyal for no reason.
It can't be we.
talking about it.
It can't be we
It
because
is.
I am not privy to whatever information you have.
Oh well.
So we trying to understand what you're saying.
Let it just be what it is. Then.
No, you're throwing
That's how
out
Trump
there.
works.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
throwing
People are saying
That's how politics works, baby. That's politics 101,
Tears
man.
in his eyes.
Right.
I mean,
Well, we're gonna do.
People are saying.
Like
that's the
said.
best way to go.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. J. Cole needed to honor his obligations. I haven't heard J. Cole's side of the story,
He
and I
said-
think
There we go.
the reason he hasn't told his side of the story is because I don't think there's a side of the story that's going to make J. Cole look
He was just tied up at the time dealing with things.
Make it the greatest album of all time.
I'm not going to say that.
I don't know what his excuses. I know Cam gave him enough time to do whatever it is he had to do, whether it was a verse, an interview, or whatever. And Cam was flexible. He's literally saying, Cole, pick what you want to do.
Yeah, that's the part that's confusing the most.
So I don't want to hear about the life and shit.
I was busy.
No,
Life
hey,
happens.
I can't say that, yo,
I
because
was
life
busy.
happens. Bro.
So if life happens, it's your
busy. Still honor your obligation.
Yeah, but you still have to. But that's my point, though.
Okay, then.
Like,
So-
life
So it got
happens.
dealt with.
But the thing that
not dealt
You don't know that though. He wouldn't have dropped. He wouldn't have dropped the suit if he
Bruh,
wouldn't have got dealt
Because
with.
he didn't want to go to court.
the thing that
So,
y'all
why bring up a suit?
missing is what was Cam's response when he contacted Cole the third time? Cole was like, "Oh man, really?
Yeah.
You on that? Like basically,
Why
he
bring a
expect-
suit?
He expected him to forget that shit.
Why bring a
Basically,
suit?
Cole trying to say after 2 times, nigga, I swerved
See, it
you.
don't matter.
You should have took it for that.
That'd be
and
the
just
problem.
Don't even call me no more.
That'd be the problem
That's how I
right
would
there.
took it.
Did he? You know why?
What's
he
the
brought
point
up
of the suit?
Because the suit was to make Cole honor an obligation and let him know it was something
Okay,
serious.
So by him
Because
dropping
Cole
the
was doing
suit-
bad business.
So by him dropping the suit, are we saying?
Cole trying to straighten his face.
Maybe he's trying to honor his
All
obligation.
right. So
finally, after life been life.
a lawsuit shouldn't have to be
what?
brought for you to honor your obligation.
That's all it is. That's
Man,
what it boils down to.
If I do a favor for
Sometimes
you,
that's
and
what-
I
Especially
didn't
if you're a
charge you-
stand-up guy
Right,
like
if I
we
do
know
it-
this nigga to be.
Right, if I do a favor for you and I
Sometimes
didn't
that's what
charge
niggas
you,
be,
and all I
man.
asked you
Sometimes
to do
niggas
was
is doing
give
the
me an
dash from the
interview or do a
Migos
song
and
with
they
me.
busy
That
with
should've
life,
been
bro.
that. It shouldn't have been all this extra
Sometimes
shit.
niggas is just
This
busy,
nigga,
bro.
This nigga ain't standing.
They out
on
here
business.
running hits and doing
Nah,
all
this
type of
nigga
stuff
ain't
for the
standing on
Mexicans,
business.
man. They
Life be
He's standing on
lifing.
Sometimes you got to stop life to honor your obligation.
Exactly. You don't
Some-
forget.
that's
So you don't
sometimes
get
don't-
sued.
Sometimes that's really
Exactly.
hard.
You don't
I'm not
forget-
gonna lie.
you don't
Sometimes
forget-
that stopping part is
Bro,
really
you
hard.
don't forget nobody
No
doing
bullshit.
favors for you.
No,
bro.
you never forget, but the
I know way
timing
too
is
much,
bad.
yo. I just
Then
know
it's
way
your-
too
then-
much.
then
I
you
know
shouldn't
way
agree-
too much.
Then you shouldn't
Listen,
agree to
I'm
it.
just saying, it's not. But listen,
So
listen.
anybody that's doing business with him, right? You heard what he's
can't.
saying, right?
You can't matter about the timing, bro.
Communication,
the timing,
bro.
Like,
Communication. I shouldn't have to basically try to hunt
And
you
we
down
communicated
to honor
it.
your shit. No,
We
we only communicated when I called you. That's the only time.
That's a form of
if life
communication.
is life, right? You should be like, oh, let me hit my man. Hey, yo, bro. Look, I know we supposed to got together, but we might have to push this back. That's a responsible life in his life.
Yeah. So I know what it's like for people to not honor their obligations. So
And he
in
wasn't
this
honored.
situation, without hearing J. Cole's side, I
wasn't
have
honored.
to side with Cam because it sounds
I'm
like
not mad at that, man.
Cam told a pretty clear and direct story of his side of the story, and without Cole to contribute his side.
But Cam's been known to,
what does that have to do with this
Right, it
situation?
ain't got nothing to do with
he's
this.
been known to elaborate
So what?
stories.
So what?
He's been known to elaborate stories.
I can't say this one is.
I believe
This
Jim in some of them stories.
This nigga ain't elaborating shit, bro.
I believe Jim in some of those stories.
Say what?
I don't believe Cam on every story he's ever told about Jim.
Come on, bro.
Now, Charles said through all this, we learned that J. Cole has been moving like a fuckboy for years.
There it is. There it is. There it is. The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time moving like a fuckboy.
Most greatest of all times do.
No, they don't.
No.
No, they don't.
Jay-Z.
No. He keep going
It's
to
like
Jay-Z.
the third time he done brought Jigga.
Yeah, I know.
Who else are y'all greats? Who else are y'all greats?
Nas.
saying
Who
y'all?
are all these
Hello?
people?
Nas.
Hello?
LL.
Hello? Hello?
LL.
Hello?
Big Daddy
Hey, what you
Kane.
ever heard about LL?
What
Big
have
Daddy
you
Kane.
What have you not?
What, nigga?
What you heard about LL?
Yeah, you guys be up here. You guys be up here capping, bro.
Hey, I gotta remember who I'm.
You guys be up here capping.
No, you gotta remember. You gotta remember who we're dealing. Black Republicans.
So
it's like some of these.
So what was LL?
Narratives.
No, I got you. So what was LL and Cannabis their beef about?
It was about the song for what? 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. The song. Yeah. The song about what?
It was called 4, 3, 2, 1.
But what was the beef about though?
It was about LL Cool J dissing Cannabis in his verse to Cannabis because LL thought Cannabis was dissing him when he asked to borrow the mic on his arm in his verse. So LL took offense to that, dropped the diss to
for
Cannabis.
No reason.
It was for a reason. I just told you the reason.
But you said LL felt like.
Like Cannabis dissed him when he asked to borrow the mic on LL's arm. That was the center of the beef.
Misinformation.
That's what happened.
You gotta stop taking other people's material, man.
What other material?
What material did he take?
I'm not talking to you, man.
He just spewing shit. He just spewing. He talking about we cap. This nigga over here capping. He don't even know what the fuck.
LL Cool J is not a GOAT though. LL Cool J is not a GOAT though.
Rewrite history.
He's not a what?
He's not a GOAT.
What?
He's your GOAT.
I gotta throw this nigga out.
He's your GOAT.
Let's keep it moving.
All I heard was Jay-Z.
Mute that nigga Mike, bro. He over here talking.
You're the only one saying Jay-Z. You keep bringing this nigga name up.
We just gave you 3.
No, only Nas.
We
only
said
Nas.
LL. I said Big Daddy Kane.
Now, because your feelings don't allow you to call him a GOAT doesn't mean it's true.
About who?
Your feelings don't make it right.
Big Daddy Kane? I love Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, Rakim.
LL Cool J is a GOAT. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said.
This is somebody that's supposed to be part of the culture, and he's sitting there being.
No, I mean he's part of the culture, but his culture starts at 2000. It don't start with none of the
Whose culture starts at 2000?
It don't, like I said, it don't start with none of the golden years, the actual MCs and rappers who really put in work. And I'm not even gonna say that the foundation because this niggas I still would say like Smooth the Hustler. That was a real MC. Yep. He came out with a song when niggas was like, "What the fuck, broken language, nigga?" That was one. That's still one to me. That's one of my favorite tracks ever. Then you got niggas like Mike Geronimo. Y'all probably remember Mike Geronimo.
He's so high,
Nick. I'm just saying, like, so you asked me this shit the other day, and I was trying to tell you, your niggas that you look up to and you would call the greats. I don't even listen to them because.
Who is your top 5?
Hold on. Before you even get to that,
my top 5
the
hip-hop
niggas that you
rapper
even
of all
consider or call great. The era of music in which they're putting out music, I don't listen to these niggas because
that's your loss.
No, it's y'all loss.
It's your loss.
I don't listen to these niggas
hate.
because they don't have the content that I'm looking for. They don't have the substance that I grew up with. So that's why I would never call these niggas great.
All my niggas fire.
But I do listen to these new young niggas.
All my niggas fire.
But they will
I don't know who you
never
listen
be considered a great.
Them niggas, my niggas are smoke your
or
niggas.
A legend.
We do
Not over
music
the
versus
niggas
on the
I grew up
internet.
with.
You let me know when you want to pull up.
Let's hear your top 5.
My top 5 what? Rappers of all time?
Yeah.
Jermaine, as of 2/6/26, is my number 1 rapper of all time. My number 2 rapper will have to be for Lauren himself. My number 3. It can't be an old nigga.
Okay. Who is it?
For kicks and giggles. My number 3 is give me Big Sean. Super underrated guy. Yeah, super underrated. He doesn't get enough love because he's mature and wise already. Okay. Number 4, give me Kendrick Lamar. And number 5, I'm a fan of Jadakiss. I would never cover my ass. I'm too much of a real nigga.
He's an old nigga.
I'm too much of a real nigga to cover my ass. I stand on my business. Stop whispering.
This nigga is stepping on his own
stop
shit.
whispering.
He said I can't pick an old nigga, but he pick an old nigga.
Who did I pick? Jadakiss? Jadakiss is my favorite rapper.
Nigga is my age, bro.
My nigga came to Winston-Salem State
Nigga is
University.
my age, bro.
He was up
and
in
gave out
Raleigh
cookout trades. Yeah, I know.
He's an old nigga.
They coming back. Like I think Styles P coming back. I think Styles P coming back.
He's an old nigga, bro. He just said he can't put an old nigga in his top 5, but he put an old nigga in his top 5. What we doing? Come on, man. Let's move on.
I was locked in.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on. Branson has arrived and joined us. I don't know if he.
You know.
He scared the shit out of me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't paid this month.
Exactly.
Well, don't announce that on the show.
If 50 by here, nigga.
Like, yeah, I'm about to freeze y'all niggas up.
Shout out 15501 for that great game.
Oh, God. I knew that was coming.
Look, that game was amazing.
Yeah, last second buzzer.
Let's go.
Buzzer beater, nigga.
Okay, so
Bringing the rivalry back.
I wanted to go move along to the next topic. Shit, more arguing. So we had T.I. calling out 50.
I was supposed to go, and then goddamn, when I was talking to Swiss, you know, I was like, shit, man, yeah, I'd do it, but you know, really, the motherfucker that really would be the one, it ain't gonna happen. But if Gucci, Young and Gucci, that the one. And then he hit me back. He was like, shit, Tip, don't even trip. I think we're gonna get Gucci to do it. I said, well, you don't need me then. But that's the one.
Hold up,
you know what I mean?
But didn't Jeezy and Gucci already?
No, they were before it happened.
Oh, okay, before it happened.
Before it happened, they were talking to me.
Okay. But I'm saying, so right now.
And then I called my man. I said who I wanted.
You want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke though.
Oh, Lord.
I called my man. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool. So now, here we trying to think about other people who would do it. You know what I'm saying? We mentioned Wayne, and Wayne wouldn't be bad. I respect Wayne. I'm a Hot Boy fan.
Yes, sir.
I feel like that would make some.
Okay, so that was T.I. calling out 50 for a versus battle.
MAGA 50.
MAGA 50, as Hassan affectionately calls him. Mm-hmm. And this led to...
That's what it is at this point.
MAGA 50.
So, yeah, this led to the internet asking who's going to hold it down between T.I. and 50 Cent.
T.I., nigga.
T.I., you think T.I. has 50 Cent if they do a versus battle?
Hell yeah, he got a longer discography than 50.
Give me MAGA. 5-0. Yeah, give me MAGA 50 for the clear dub, man.
Ain't no clear dub.
What they normally do, 20 songs? All I need is Give Rich or Die Trying. If he just plays that all the way through, exit out, it's a long night.
As the Southern voice from the North, I don't think 50 wants any of this smoke.
He don't. That's why
with the Trap King, the King of the South. And the main reason I say that, 50 would have to go to his mixtape catalog just to even touch the King of the South.
Exactly.
Dog. I mean, y'all. I don't really think y'all remember who Tip really is was.
That's why I'm picking this nigga.
I just don't think y'all do.
As the voice from the South, and I think I'm just here for this topic. T.I. does have a great catalog, but I think 50 has the bigger songs.
Nah.
Up in the Club?
That's one.
That's the biggest.
That's the only
Many Men.
That's the
only.
Many Men.
That and Ken.
Many Men have a baby Bobby. 50 got big hit. It's a big hit,
dude. As soon as these niggas drop, as soon as they say,
you don't know me.
As soon as they drop, you don't know me. Like, bruh.
Magic Stick, 21 Questions. Y'all are sleeping on 50.
T.I. discography.
That nigga dropped Shoulder Lean on one of you fuck niggas. Y'all gonna pull a muscle.
Time out. That's Dro song.
Some 50
Before y'all get all excited about Shoulder Lean, before y'all get all excited about Shoulder Lean,
Is
that's
Tip on the remix?
Yes,
of course he is.
Then it counts.
He on a remix.
Okay, so you got to just talk about being like
50 has songs with 50 got songs with Bieber and stuff like.
No.
50 got some.
T.I. discography runs around 50.
If you bring in 20, I believe
20 bangers.
I believe
he got
50 taking 10 of those 20. It might be a tie.
Six.
I'm gonna give it. It might be a tie. I'm gonna give it 10 for 10 because I'm not not downplaying Tip because Tip is that dude.
Like he got bangers on all his albums.
What's Tip's last banger?
I don't know.
Like,
Didn't he just drop something?
He just dropped
He
something.
literally
He just dropped something last week.
That don't count. That don't
not
count.
garbage, nigga.
That I'm not saying it's garbage or not. I'm not saying it's garbage or not. I'm saying that don't count because it's new. That's not going to give.
That don't count.
That don't
Yeah,
count.
that don't
It's
count.
too new.
Okay,
now
so
go back to
it's been-
Tip's last hit like that.
It's been a couple of years. It's been a few
Okay,
years.
that's what I'm saying. This going to be
releasing
when the
no
last
new
time 50
music.
dropped an album,
It's
you gonna
just
say
like
that?
I was about to say he just like 50. He
But-
hadn't
but-
released nothing.
He dropped one later than 50. Yeah.
50 has. I think it'd be a tie.
Him or Tip? Or both of them?
I think it'd be a tie. I think it'd be a tie. Just honestly, because I don't want a short tip. I don't want a short tip at all.
Tip discography.
I don't want a short tip
will
at all.
Beat 56 shit down.
Remember,
Real talk.
50 the troll. 50 might be a troll, but Tip got the same type of money if he wants to troll this nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're not that far apart.
All right, so
Just keeping it on record, T.I. will get 50. That's why T.I. That's why T.I. won't. He can't fuck with Fabulous. He can't fuck with goddamn even T.I. because these niggas are lyricists. Feel what I'm saying? They can come off the top of their dome and get at
did
your
you
ass.
just call T.I. a lyricist?
I'm sorry, I lied. I got one more
Here's
thing
the
to say.
lyricist.
When Buster was trying to bring Tip that heat though, he didn't want none either. So
Okay, but
Bus,
okay,
remember,
but-
Hey,
remember
but T.I.
when
You act like Bus ain't
No,
got
no, no, no,
fucking-
no,
you
no.
act like
I
Bus
wasn't
ain't
saying
got
that. I
discography.
wasn't saying that. All I'm
But
saying is that
he didn't
when
dump none, though.
when Buster wanted
Okay.
Buster wanted T.I. stepped it. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
Well, T.I. got
not
him
taking
put
away
the
from
other
Buster because we know Buster got heat. He got
I
heat.
wish a nigga would did
So
Bus.
you know what I'm saying, but no disrespect to T.I. because T.I. is one of those. He's one of those.
And
He one of those that you could.
He would beat 50. He would beat Mega 50.
It would be a great, regardless of who he went. I'm 50, Wayne, any of them. T.I. would hold his own against anybody
Easily. Shit.
T.I. would hold his Wayne against. He would hold his against Wayne with, like you say, a chance to beat Wayne. Yeah, with a chance to beat Wayne.
Easily.
You act like T.I.'s not mixtape.
Don't do mix like y'all. And this is what I mean by you can't base this off of your generation because y'all weren't around for these things like that. This is not your that's not your era.
Wayne
You
and T.I. not the same era?
Nigga, I'm telling you, Tip
Wayne
and
and T.I.
Wayne
not the same era?
this is not
They both
your
had
era.
DJ Drama at the
no,
same
this is
time.
not your
You keep
era.
saying what are you talking about? I was outside playing DJ Drama.
He was outside.
I was outside.
Let's go to the chat.
And you know I was outside. That's the thing.
Let's go to the chat.
And you know it.
Let's go to the chat.
You
So
know it. Like,
I'll
this
put it
go
like
crazy.
this: you were outside. What you call outside?
That's crazy.
I must have been way out and way out
This nigga
there.
was running blind
Okay.
outside.
okay, so in the chat,
He was still on the porch when I was out there in them streets
Never.
playing tackle football. nigga.
Never.
Okay, so in the chats we have Millery15 saying T.I. will crush him. I'm taking Tip. Charles said venue and tracklist matter. In a 20-song, T.I. easily wins, but in a 10, it's tough.
Exactly.
Charles also said nobody wants to see T.I. versus Busta Rhymes stylistically, it
Right.
doesn't match up well. And Kimmy says T.I. is not beating Wayne, and I was there the whole
She'll say
era.
That's the only one you're gonna get. Yeah.
T.I. is easily defeating 50 in a 20-track song.
I just put a good list in the group chat. We can talk about it later, man.
Tip is for Mortal Kombat
Fatality. Yes, it
It
is.
said, what else 50 going to play? Play the power intro.
Yeah. So it
Yeah,
seems like the audience is taking T.I.'s side against 50.
Because 50.
I'm just thinking about his discography.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think anybody outside of New York, New Jersey has 50.
I'm not gonna say
I got
that.
50.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm trying to listen to How to Rob. I'm trying to listen.
Buster discography and can really challenge. Yeah, nigga. Are
Well,
you
I'm in T.I. versus 50 battle.
Oh, okay.
I don't think anybody would support 50 outside of New Jersey,
Hell
New York.
no, hell no. Hey, hell, you will have people within New York and New Jersey who still support T.I. For real, for real.
So I just think T.I. got this. The only person holding it down for 50 is you, man, Samusa. And we know not to trust your opinion.
Right.
That's fine, brother. They call Jesus crazy too, so
Yes, they
I'll
did.
take that, man.
White, black, or baby.
Either all of them, they don't even talk about the black one. So I might want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't even acknowledge his greatness.
The white route. That was a white route that you was speaking, but we can talk about.
I mean, that's who grandmas pray to. So I'll take that one too.
And move on to part 2 of this topic because Tony Yayo was on a podcast and he created another discussion. He basically asked whose career would the average fan rather have between 50 and Jay-Z? I got that clip.
I'm not gonna see you a Jay-Z Glazer.
He's a good guy to glaze.
I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm not gonna say you a Jay-Z Glazer.
I'm a 50 fan.
But
I'm an Eminem fan.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
The difference, the reason why I think you sound crazy and you just a 50. You might just be a 50 hater. And it's
No. We all love 50.
Now look. Look, he said he'd rather have Jay career over 50, right?
Yeah, me personally, no, but yeah.
Listen, Jay's presentation is good. I think 50 always has the best presentation in hip hop. And what I'm saying is Jay will do a deal, and we can look it up. Remember when he had the album with Samsung, and they bought 1 million copies before he even dropped?
That's a fire.
He always found a way to
Jay's
win.
Brilliant.
Yeah. He always found a way to win. When he had his percentage in the Barclays, he used that. He had a good presentation. But when 50 Cent dropped, it felt like Tupac came back from the dead.
Yes, but no disrespect.
No disrespect. No. And look, because let's keep it real.
Bring the hammer down.
Jay is smart enough. You gotta let me finish.
All right.
Jay is smart enough to stand next to the fire.
Yes.
That's what
Kanye album.
Yeah.
R. Kelly album. R. Kelly album.
Let me talk.
R. Kelly
Who was on Jay-Z? Look, when did 50 tour with Jay-Z? Look it up. I was in jail. Because he was standing next to the fire.
That's smart.
Jay admitted it.
That's smart.
50 had the most hate. Niggas didn't need to stand next to the fire to heat up. That's all niggas do. And it's 20 years later, and we're still doing 103 shows.
Yes, but when I say
103 shows, got 40 films coming out.
Jay never had the
and I'm not glazing. I'm just telling you
because
look, listen, the 3 big dogs out of New York, you never can take P. Diddy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent. 50 Cent is way younger than niggas, right? These niggas are much older. They came in the game way before us. That's what you're not thinking about. Jay was successful already. Nas, everybody was successful. We came in the 2000s later on down the line, and 50 has more success than a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
I don't think, I guess what I would say is, like, I don't know if Jay crossed over and had cultural impacts the way that 50 did. And I think Jay definitely did a lot of things to do that. He did the crossover thing with what's the rock group?
Linkin Park.
Like, he made these efforts to cross over, and he's ubiquitous. Everybody knows who Jay-Z is. He's a massive success, brilliant guy, etc. But in terms of, like, there's a moment in history where everybody in the world knows this person, knows the music, knows the songs.
Stop the world.
There's only a few artists, rock, rap, country, R&B that have done that.
Because Jay don't have a
This is gonna sound. Oh, stop! If you
so Oprah was rocking to that. Everybody, the whole world.
If you play,
have to come on the road.
You play a New York song right now.
Come on,
So that was a clip. Tony Yayo basically saying what the difference
that's loyalty,
was.
right?
Let me first. I want to give a shout out to Tar. I knew that was well. But this what I wanted to say. Everybody needs a friend like Yayo. Everybody needs a guy like Yayo, because Yayo roll with 50 regardless of any conversation.
He knows what happens if you don't.
You ain't gonna bite the hand that feeds you. If 50 making sure you eating, nigga, you better be talking.
Anytime you hear,
even if you know that the argument is against you, nigga.
Yeah, remember Yayo came home to $1 million.
Anytime Yayo speak and 50 name brought up, it's get ready to be a glaze session. Which, like I say, that's his man, and he hold him down to the utmost.
Yeah, of course, because you remember when the nigga got out. If people know the backdrop when he got out, the reason why he went back in, because the nigga he went to his probation officer, had the fake passport, and his ass the nigga was only out for hours, and his ass went right back in, had to go do some time. So now, you get out, you got some bread as soon as you step out.
But that's what I mean by loyalty, nigga.
Yeah,
like you got niggas who been trying to work, and you been together, been doing dirt since day one. Why are you gonna go? Why?
You better stand on it.
Not even stand on it. What is there to go against? Y'all been doing this dirt for the longest together.
Yeah.
That's just loyalty.
So
they killed my nigga who I was like that with. You don't find niggas like that every day. You just don't.
And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to say, so Yayo's
LLP.
main argument was that 50 accomplished the same thing that Jay-Z did in less time, because Jay-Z had been around since, 89, 90, technically, with Hawaiian Sophie, and 50 didn't really get big till post-2000. So.
Well, see, two things can be true. And the reason why I say that, it was, you're right. Jay was out longer, but he was the one that created the way for rappers to get millions of dollars.
What's the question?
Well, basically, what the discussion is
whose
career would you rather have?
50
or 50?
That's a joke, right?
That's
like
a real question.
I mean, Jay's career, like we always talk about, and I'd be like 50. The first album, Get Rich or Die Trying, is super classic. It stops after that.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jay got a discography.
A discography.
A real one.
So now let's go back to that. That's what I'm saying. We go back to the T.I.
Is it about money? Is it about money or music? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying.
Above.
Jay,
all the above, nigga.
Jay is top on all of it.
He's top.
Give me MAGA 50s. Give me MAGA 50s.
Okay, we understand that, but MAGA 50 can't get that.
I go down as one of the greatest rookies of all time.
And show niggas this is how you get money because.
I was gonna say, remember Jay-Z gave light to 50 Cent when he said, "I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?"
Exactly.
That put 50 up
that was
on the map.
before that was before How to Rob.
Right.
Yeah.
So he helped.
No, that was How to Rob.
Okay. So look. That's all I want to do is know how to rob.
Come on, man.
So Jay-Z blew up 50.
But when you
he did.
When you talk about career, what are you hanging on 50? What part of 50's career are you hanging on? Because when you think of Jay-Z's career,
you talking about the whole shit.
Yeah, but he dropped
but
2000
but
to
if
now,
I'm
26 years.
If I'm thinking
the white boy, that shit went up.
If I'm thinking about Hov,
I think he went up because he signed
Dre and Eminem.
That's why 50 blew up.
He opened up the white. He opened up the white fan
That's
base.
why 50 blew up. It wasn't his music.
He signed Eminem.
When he signed Eminem, he opened up the white fan base. Now that's why everybody claims, especially white people, Eminem's the best rapper. He opened up that fan base, so that's where 50 gets that love.
Real, the white fan base been there because if you do history, third base. And all of them,
that's not related.
But they're not relatable to third base.
This is my question though. Okay, boom. So if Eminem is 50's biggest sign, is Kanye's Hov's biggest sign?
Yeah.
And is Kanye bigger than 50?
Yeah,
he got Rihanna too.
Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, I'm asking who's his biggest one?
Huh?
Is it Rihanna or
you can
Kanye?
Say both. Both of them.
But what I'm saying is,
Rihanna, if she's a billionaire,
okay, but
when you go ahead and see
Kanye's a billionaire.
All of them billionaires.
So
all
boom.
of them billionaires.
Well, actually, I don't know.
It's like 1A1B.
I don't. Yeah,
Only
like,
thing,
exactly.
Only thing 50 brought us was M. He gave us Lloyd Banks and G Unit.
M brought us 50.
M brought us 50.
He gave us who?
M brought us 50.
He gave us who?
What I'm saying.
He gave us who?
What I'm saying is,
nobody.
50 gave us M.
This nigga?
Yeah.
50 didn't give us M.
No, M signed 50, nigga.
My bad.
Aftermath
My bad.
Shady Records G Unit.
My bad. What I'm saying is this. His biggest contribution, 50s, is who? Jay-Z. We done said Jay-Z done gave you Ye, Ree. That's part of his career too. So his discography and the people he launched off, we're not going to do Jay Electronica. We're not going to do Bleaky. I'm going with this for sure hitters. The for sure hitters.
He didn't do nothing to Dame Dash.
Dame Dash did that to
I'm not
himself.
gonna let you do
Come
Jay
on, man.
Electronica
Chill
like
out, bro.
that.
I'm
not gonna let you do Jay Electronica.
When
like
I'm
that.
saying is,
see, now I'm with that.
That's
my
got
line.
a Jay
Whoa, watch
Electronica
him out.
album.
he did. But Hov gave you Kanye and Riri. That's part of his career. 50 gave you.
No, he at whole state property, nigga. I mean, y'all can't forget about them. Beanie and all them.
I'm just saying his biggest, his staple,
his young gun.
his prime achievement is Kanye or Ree. You know, not taking away like people will be
Who
like,
is
well, 50 does
50's prime
movies.
achievement?
Jay was doing
Yayo.
movies early. Is Yayo 50's?
50's greatest achievement
Yeah, I want to hear
It's
this.
black art. In the, but
No,
it's
the
way he
rap
did.
and artist.
That doesn't matter. We're talking about career. We talking about career.
artists.
You just talking about
we
career.
Gave you a specific.
You just talking about career though, because you're trying to change what a career is.
Who is the biggest artist 50 has brought us? Besides
James St. Patrick.
Who?
Right. He talking about.
Ain't that
power.
a porn star?
He talking about power.
Oh,
okay, freaky boy.
It's like a porn star nigga. What? Ain't that the nigga that smashed what you call it white?
Damn question and shit. We
Yo,
gave
stop
him
whispering.
We gave him a specific question. He don't even want to answer.
Actors are artists.
So when you're taking career, but we could do that when we take in career totality. We could. Jay got movies. Hope got movies
Streets
too.
is watching is still my
the Hope got
favorite.
movies too. They might not be to the extent of what 50 did, but Jay's got them too.
See, I'm a hip hop head, yo. Streets is watching. That's one of my that shit. And the state property, like nigga, please. Those were the best shit.
Time out. The point. See, this guy just talking.
Let him get.
The point. What I'm trying to say is this: you have to pick Jay because Jay contribution.
You don't have to.
You have to, and this if you pick no. If you talking, you got to choose between the two. Jay wins hands down because without Jay, there's no fucking 50. Simple as that.
I'm just saying, even with that, just to me, he has the better career.
50 was gonna get on regardless.
Jay-Z,
yes.
How so,
bro? He was too hot.
Yeah, he was
the mixtape god. He was too heavy, way too heavy. He was gonna get on regardless.
No. Too many artists were worried about 50.
You don't understand it.
Too many artists
you to be
worried
worried
about
you should
50.
know.
Guy like I ain't listening to 50.
No, but I'm just saying, like you.
He had
was
too many artists.
He was too heavy. You know how they say that nigga's heavy in the streets. There's no way around. There's no way around that type of motion.
The question is, who would you choose between Jay or 50?
I take Jay's career.
Wins hands down.
I take
Without
Jay's career.
Jay, there's no fucking 50.
The only thing.
Hold on. Let me get this point out right quick. Jay made Streets of Watching. 50 made MAGA 50 made Power and all that shit. Jay sit here created for them rappers to be millionaires. That's how 50 came out with his albums. He was able to make millionaires. Without Jay, there's no 50.
And Jay also has the sports agency.
Exactly.
You know, he has Rock Nation. Jay has stuff.
He's in it part of the Super Bowl. He picks artists for the Super Bowl. How that's ass, nigga?
We got a dude that's about to do no English songs.
So?
And
American football.
Guess where I'm about to go to tonight?
Look, and
I'm about to go somewhere where I ain't
and
gonna
Bad
get no
Bunny
goddamn
about to
English
kill
all
it
the night.
tomorrow. Bad Bunny about to kill it tomorrow.
I'm gonna be that motherfucker.
See, that's the problem with America. We're so selfish. Like
no, not everybody.
But you know, Spanish is a part of American culture.
It's not a part of American football though.
What you mean? You don't think no Hispanics play football?
They going down to Spain and Barcelona?
You don't think nobody play football? No Hispanics play football.
Games down there. Then.
You name me if you. Don't name me.
You're trying.
Every time we give you somebody's name, you gonna go around.
You're trying to short
one. You ain't
one.
gonna never answer.
You're trying to short one.
You glazing heavy. You glazing heavy tonight.
Time out. We're not gonna play Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is one of the dopest artists out, and that's without saying.
Hold on. Here we go with Charles. Does the Jay-Z career come along with Beyonce? LOL. This is the discussion between a red hot moment and a fire career. The answer is nobody's looking for the next 50 Cent verse.
Right. That's fact.
Also not looking to put one out.
No.
True.
There's no demand.
Hold on, let me say this though. So to that point, hold on. Now to that point, to that point,
he sold Coca. He sold some water. Got a bag for that. He literally has his own black studio. Niggas should be proud for that. But they got too much hate on their heart.
That's not hate, nigga. Why is everybody?
You talking about Louisiana?
So are we talking about just musically?
We just said who
because
had a better
even if you
one.
just talking musically, he's still in the history of hip hop. You can't take. You can't tell it without 50 Cent.
Hold on.
So it doesn't matter.
I got one question because that makes a lot of sense.
Want to be rookie of the year?
I got a question for you.
Like Derrick Rose or some shit. Like it's okay.
Mayor, I got. Are you
What's good?
Yet?
I'm always done.
Are you finished?
I'm always done. Before I start,
would you be looking more forward to hear a verse from 50 or from Sean Carter?
As of right now, today, I don't want to hear no music.
That's not what I asked you.
I got the greatest
That
album
is
of all
not
time.
what I asked you.
Nigga, I got 22 tracks of fire.
And this is why. And this is why he calls himself the mayor. This is why he calls
If
himself
I'm
the
looking
mayor.
for a
because
verse
of the
right now, so you got to
Can't
stop
trust these
whispering.
niggas.
That's weird. If you really want a verse right now,
That's
right,
not what I asked you.
Jay or 50.
Who would you be more interested in getting one from? And not only getting one from, but actually listening to.
Oh, you're talking about as a consumer? I thought you were talking about getting like a verse from like a rapper. Like give me that 50 Cent verse. Stop whispering.
Let's move on.
Give me Hove.
Let's move on. Once again, he done
give me Hov.
stepped on his whole art.
But I don't.
But no.
The thing is, I don't.
Stop.
To what I just saying, Hov.
It's not about him not rapping right now. We're talking about two that used to be top tier MCs. So, but what was 50 known for? That's what I'm saying. Like once you get back down to the nitty gritty, and we're talking about music, who are you going to be checking for? Who are you more likely to listen to?
When you, this is my argument. This is my question.
16 or a new song come out.
When you're thinking, when you're
right quick.
thinking of, you're saying you're waiting on it. What we're waiting on Jay-Z to do all types of things. It's just not music. We're waiting on Jay-Z to do something with the Super Bowl next year. We're going to be waiting on Jay-Z. Who you going to have for the Super Bowl next year? Jay-Z has a lot of stuff that we're still waiting on. Not saying 50 doesn't have stuff we're not waiting on. Jay-Z might be a little bit more that we're waiting on what Hove's going to do. That's all. But not playing 50 because 50 is that dude. I still say that dude.
The question is, who career would you choose? Jay or 50?
Now, Charles said Rock Nation is bigger than anything 50 Cent has ever done.
Exactly.
And one of the main things, and I don't know if y'all forgot about this, give me Jay-Z's career, because I ain't trying to get shot just to get on.
Yeah, that is true.
Exactly.
I'd rather shoot my brother than get shot 9 times.
Okay, that's where I was at when I was like,
I'm just being honest.
Somewhere.
I'm sorry, Branson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Somebody got to take one for the family, dog.
All right.
Let's moving on.
Let's go ahead and move on. All right. I wanted to discuss GloRilla because GloRilla's name.
Did you say glow or bro?
Glow.
Okay.
GloRilla.
I just asked.
Okay. Yeah. GloRilla's name has been in the news due to family. All right, let me go to the video.
I had to remake this, but you guys was wrong. She only wanted $2,500. I'm about to play the video. And Tory Lanez actually gave it to her from jail.
No, why you say $2,500? That's the least she could give. You said $2 million. I said get $2,500. Cause you know what? I can make the dope stretch.
I told y'all she only wanted $2,500 so she could sell that stuff. And Tory Lanez gave it to her. He messaged her straight up and said, bruh, if you really tripping about $2,500, I'ma send it to you, man. He trying to get Miss Nigga off his feed, bruh. He told you don't post it, you still posted it. $2,500. Grown-ass adults crying about $2,500. She the third youngest of the whole damn family, and y'all talking about why she ain't take all of them out and make them not work no more. We gonna forget that she was homeless and she got the girls with her that kept her off the streets and her youngest siblings? I'll put $5K in a homeless lady pocket before you ever see me put bread in the hand of somebody that ain't care about me or ain't look out for me while I was down. Reading some of y'all comments explains a lot of why y'all still stuck in the same position that you've always been stuck in.
So that was just a basic summary of what's been going on back and forth between GloRilla and her sister. As y'all are well aware, GloRilla has been in the news because her sister has decided to do a lot of interviews basically complaining that GloRilla is not kicking back any money to her family. And I believe she has, 10 brothers and sisters?
Yep. It's a gang,
Same mother and father?
Yep.
Father was putting in that work, goddammit.
GloRilla was like number 7.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's 13 after her.
No, there's 10 children
10
total.
10 total.
Damn,
Yeah.
So
She was number 7.
So it's 3 after her.
Right.
Okay.
I believe so. So yeah, her sister decided to go running to every news outlet, of course TMZ. Her sister is Victoria Scarface Woods. Ooh, same last name. Taking to social media, she's attempting to expose GloRilla for not supporting her parents and other siblings. Even Finesse 2 times got involved.
That nigga always get involved.
find his way into anything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's tied to GloRilla due to a 2023 lawsuit.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Real quick. Or are you? I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I was going to say there was a 2023 lawsuit with GloRilla and Finesse 2 times where 3 people ended up getting killed during a stampede. So that's their connection. Finesse 2 times.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that briefly.
Okay, now this is my question to this.
Go ahead.
Do you expect her just to give you bread? Or do you?
That's what she wants.
Or this is my question. Or do you ask, hey, you got a job for me to do, for us to do? You know, you got a job where now that you got some money, we can get a job, you know, and figure out some way to get a stream of income rolling instead of me feeling like you owe me.
Something up.
But
Get
they
you a
don't want- I don't
business.
think they want that.
That's not the case. The case is they feel like GloRilla is supposed to she's supposed to take care of it.
Wrong. Wrong.
This is my brother. And y'all know I'm not
complaining about lack of opportunity.
Are you expecting?
Because other family members have came up this.
If you got
GloRilla saying she has.
If
looked
Buddha
out.
got rich, I would hope that, but I can't expect. You see what I'm saying? Expectation is what it is.
That's what
It's expectations.
I thought that was just me.
No, I can't. If he gets it, I want you to throw me some because that's my brother. But we're going. If you can't throw it to me, point me in the direction.
Even if you don't,
point me in the
throw it
direction to get.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even
like,
if you
nigga,
don't
hey,
want to throw it,
I
how
got something you
get
can
it,
do
nigga?
for. I
How
got
can
something you
how
can
I
do
get
for
on?
me. Yeah,
how can I get
I could put you to work so you can get some of this bread I'm starting to get,
I
nigga.
don't
You
think
trying to
they
get
wanted that.
They didn't want that.
She
They
never
want,
mentioned the opportunity. All she mentioned was money.
I know,
so
but
she
that
wanted her to give it to her because.
But doesn't that
like,
sound
you got on,
strange?
nigga, yo, look out for the fans. That's what that was.
But no, but
Everything is transactional with this.
But you ain't that far away from this, and that's why. Right. And that's why I always have to. You know, you see, I keep always looking at you when you say certain things. I have to keep looking at you like just because you got gray hairs, then you still ain't up there yet. You ain't up there yet. You just stressed out. So
but
that's how it is though. Like everything is transactional.
But
that's
you
terrifying.
to expect
terrifying.
It's the expectation of it. You know what I'm saying? Like Glo put in the work to get this, and you just expect her to just. Hey, I'm getting money
y'all
just
carry
because
the same bloodline.
How was that related to Shaboozey?
Right.
That's a lot. That's how. So we're
propaganda.
talking about how they're talking about the expectation. That's how a lot of young people are the instant gratification. That's how a lot of young people.
Now
are
that part
thinking about
definitely
the
I agree.
situation.
But I always blame that on the internet and technology. That's always been my thing. Like you once you have you get the experience. No matter what, you get the experience, but you don't understand the experience that you just had yet. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times you've exposed yourself to things too soon to even understand what that feeling is you're supposed to be.
Beebius, what do you think?
Well, first, Charles said, didn't her family get her locked up in Atlanta for smoking weed while she was out of town? Her family ain't shit.
Yeah.
Watching the house and stuff like that. They were watching the house and stuff.
Weed was out and everything.
Okay, well, I feel maybe there was some issue between GloRilla and her sister before she got on. Now, in the video, they had mentioned there was a 2015 incident where her sister allegedly pulled a gun on GloRilla. I don't know what led to that situation. I don't know if...
She definitely wasn't famous back then.
Yeah, she wasn't famous at that time. So there was some already related issues between GloRilla and her sister before GloRilla even got on.
Hold on. So you pulled a gun on me, and now you expect me to
allegedly?
Oh, I'm sorry. Allegedly pulled a piece on me, and then expect me to just? Is this a stick up?
But hold on.
Shoot.
Out of all this, though, you did all this, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't the person say, "So what is it you're looking for?"
And
she said $2,500.
Tory Lane.
And Tory Lane sent it to her from prison.
Right.
No, he didn't end up sending it because she ended up. He told her not to post it, and she literally posted it.
But she showed the receipt.
It was already.
It was already
Okay.
a done deal.
I got a question, but after you blow me up,
but
clout chase.
Am
That's what she doing.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm rich by any means.
Mm-hmm.
Has $2,500 turned into something I'm not aware of?
I think her sister wants that money to flip a pack. Personally.
Right.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying though? Like
it is for
you're
somebody.
doing all this. You're about to blow up everything. Like and maybe I'm just looking at it
that's
wrong.
what I'm getting ready to go to.
Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong because I'm just like, if you really needed something that bad, because you know she does have it, but if you really needed it that bad, don't you think your approach might be off?
And this is my thing on top of that. After you did this, do you think I'm going to give it to you now? After this has been done.
The number 2,500. She could have got that from TMZ off that interview.
Exactly. All the interviews.
But that's what
that
probably
she
did. And
exactly.
Tory sent her another 2,500 on. So now she probably got 5.
So, she made at least 10,000 going around.
But after you've played me on social media like this, trying
Did
to
she really play it?
Yes, you played me.
She played herself. She's a low budget broad.
But no. But what I'm saying is, after you tried to drag me down and play me in front of everybody
for 2,500,
you expect me.
That's a broke nigga.
You expect me now to come give you this 2,500? No, you're not getting nothing now.
Believe me, she already got 25.
I'm sure. But from Glow, now I understand why Glow like.
What say you
but her sister's
get it out the mud.
Short term. I'm telling you, she's gonna. Flip
of course.
We about to see her sister get locked up in a month. Watch. GloRilla's sister get locked up, got a pound on her, some stupid shit.
Freak Geechee Gotti.
No, it ain't gonna be. No, they gonna catch her ass with some drugs.
But that's sad though, because that's our society. Every time
that's her.
No. But stop. Every time a black person has money, you have a family member. Because remember, didn't Finesse 2 times go with the same thing?
Finesse called her out.
No, but I'm saying, didn't his family call him out, Finesse 2 times for not, paying stuff and whatnot like that?
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, when people get money, there's this expectation that you owe people, and it's not a warranted expectation. It's not warranted.
I know.
Why am I always the one thinking, how can I get some of this money with you instead of
how can I get your money?
Yeah, like why? Is
You're
that
talking
just me?
about a person. You're talking about a person with a broken mentality. They don't see themselves.
Nigga, I'm from the
making
Met, my nigga.
But the thing about it is,
you're from a 2-parent home. Well,
and you've been and on top of that, you've been exposed and you accepted, being able to make adjustments. So you able to think outside the box. She's not thinking outside the box. She's like, yo, my sister made it. We all made it. That's how she's looking at it.
She's thinking, I get this 2,500, I'm going to flip this pack and put my people on. She's thinking
2,500. 2,500.
Watch.
You get, you
heard that number, I got pissed.
25,000.
Look, you get 2,500 on tax returns. Like, you file your taxes, you file your taxes, get that
in
back.
that interview, I swear the nigga said,
She got that through the interview.
Granted, I swear in the interview, they was like, so if she made $2 million and blah, 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 what would you think you were supposed to get out of it?
2,500.
You would think a motherfucker said 100,000,
Bruh, driver.
You want
personal
me to do
assistant, secretary.
You want me to work for it? She feel like because we blood, I'm supposed to get it.
Nah,
nigga, I'll go get your pens and
I'm
paper
supposed to
and
get
shit
it.
if you need. If you're using that to
because it brought up the question. Then, if you have money, are you supposed to take care of your family?
That's what she's saying.
That's what
because you
She
made
does.
it.
Her mom, GloRilla shared a text from her mom thanking her. And then didn't she have a video buying her pops a Jaguar?
Yeah, she looked.
So I've done my part. I've done my part.
She probably threw her a couple dollars. She probably wants.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter whether it's a couple of dollars, $1 million.
You
The
did
point
your
is,
part.
you did your part.
it yours? Yeah,
It wasn't yours. I ain't had to. You feel what I'm saying? I did it because thank you.
And
for
we don't know GloRilla's actual financial status.
Exactly. She probably did way more than that.
No, I mean a lot of the shit that's given to her might have been through the label or gifts, like the cars and shit they're talking about. She might not own that shit. We don't know her actual financial.
Regardless,
you can be everywhere on TV and be broke.
But regardless, if you made it, you're not obligated to look out for your family.
You're not, but I still think you're trash if you don't. In some
But you don't know.
She did.
How do you know that she didn't come up off the perils of the family? Like, how do you know the family didn't push her away? She had to go grind it out the mud.
This is my question: is everybody in the family can't be taken care of?
Right.
Everybody, but I don't have that much money to break down between everybody. You said she from
10
you
siblings?
10 siblings. So everybody.
Well, like I said, everybody in the fan outside of sister said she did look out.
Nigga, just stay 10
Even
times
her
2,500.
Buddha talk about 3 boys all the time and how they running him into the. So you add
And
7.
Like we were talking about earlier, nigga, the cost of living, groceries, man, fuck out of here, B.
So yeah, I want y'all to get out of that because you know somebody who got some money that it's an expectation like they gonna break you off. No, try like Buddha said, try to find a way that we can get some of this money. Yeah. We can make some more money because I still want you to make money. I still want you to get
I'm still trying to make money.
I need some.
Like nigga, like
I'm talking about broke
bro,
niggas
like even
thinking-
I say this shit out here all the
broke niggas
time.
Thinking about
It's
how
so
can I
congested
help
out
you
here,
contain it,
but
get
that cake
shit.
is so much. The cake is so big. If niggas quit trying to take the whole fucking slice, the whole fucking pie, then you can just slice
It's
the
the
motherfucker up and everybody can eat still.
It's the entitlement.
I know, but I'm just saying
we
that's just
should
how
be
the shit.
equal. We're not.
It's the entitlement. It's the entitlement.
We're
You
not
feel like
equal.
I'm entitled to what you brought
I
home.
put in this work and I made the sacrifices. I'm here. You here. I'll help you get up here.
Exactly.
If you show the initiative of wanting to work for that shit, but I ain't giving it to you.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody gave me shit.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, I think we've touched on that topic. Let's go ahead and move on. Now, this is one that's starting to make the rounds on the internet. Now, Cam touched on platonic friendship on his Funky Fridays podcast, and unfortunately, I forgot to
Upload the clip.
So it's on my computer at the crib. So
You'll put it up later.
I'll put it up when I dice this up. But basically, he was saying that he doesn't have attractive platonic friends because it doesn't work with his lifestyle. Cam said if he's attracted to her, eventually he's going to want to smash. So that was one clip. I wanted to play a second clip. This clip comes from a podcast with Michael Rainey Jr. from Power, and Paige Hurd was a guest on there. She was on Power with them. They had a platonic friendship going, and Michael Rainey decided to unfollow her after she announced her engagement to NBA player Royce O'Neal of the Phoenix Suns. So this is her basically confronting them on the podcast about what happened.
Anyway, so what's life right now? Like, you're engaged, you're living in Arizona, and like,
Yeah.
you're just.
I'm planning my wedding.
Oh, how's that been?
It's fun.
Are we coming?
I don't even think you guys would want to be
You
there.
already sent the invitations out, and we didn't get them.
They come out in March.
Okay, Mike.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Right.
Now let me ask you both something, and don't laugh and don't try to divert.
All right, Mike. Don't
When's the last time I spoke to you, Michael? Think about it.
I'm not gonna lie.
When's the last time I spoke to you, G? Before asking me about this podcast.
We talked like 3-4 months ago. Paige, don't make me pull up text messages.
Please do.
Come on.
Go for it.
Mike,
you didn't even have my number.
Mike,
so.
you talk like, I actually didn't have your new number, but
You took me off your close friends. Mike, a fan told me you've unfollowed me. I'm like, what did I do to these people? So when Gianni hit me up to come on this, I said, are you guys sure you want me to come on? Because I'm confused.
You
can't start some shit. Hold
Paris
up.
Fashion Week. I said,
oh, I hit you up.
No.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
no.
did. Yes, I did. I said, oh my gosh, you're here.
Nope. You posted in Paris. I said, question mark. You said words. I said, what's your plan this week? I said, I didn't even know you were coming to Paris Fashion Week. And you said, what you're doing, I'm going to see you at the Amiri party. And then I hit you at the Amiri party.
I came. First of all, I came and asked everybody in Amiri and asked Royce, my fiance. I said, Michael and Gianni are here. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a lap. I'm going to bring them over here. I took a full lap. Y'all's homeboys was still there. You guys were gone.
We were with some too fine shit. We dipped out there.
Well, you guys should have stayed to say hi. Shows that you didn't necessarily want to say hi or see me.
That's not true.
Because then it's funny because I saw Michael at the Amiri show, but I couldn't. By the time I was trying to
see me.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So where are the problems? But you showed me. Didn't say
Can I finish my story? Now, you know the way the show was.
I wasn't on the Amiri show, but yeah.
I was way on this side. When the show ended, Mike was way on the other side of the room. By the time I tried to get through, gone. I'm like, Where the heck
it
is
was
he?
hectic. It was
I mean, you can
overkill.
literally see. A girl literally just tagged us in the photos. We're literally at the same show, and so I'm like, yes, but mind you, I've never been to Fashion Week in my life.
So that was a little clip I wanted to share because once this video started popping up, which is yesterday, I started seeing a lot of comments in the videos from women who were saying, oh, these men ain't ish. Once they found out that they couldn't smash no more, they cut her off and all they wanted from her was sex. And I was just like, from a male perspective, that's not always the case.
Yeah,
I feel like in this situation, they understood that she was engaged and they fell back.
We had
Respect.
probably had
out of boundaries.
Respect.
We probably had a sexual relations, and
Some people speculated.
Right.
Some people said maybe Michael Rainey and her had something going on.
This is
probably had.
This is my question. Why you going to do this to me on the podcast? You can't pull me to the side or something. We have this discussion, like, you know what I'm saying. Why are you going to put me on Front Street like that? Because now. Right. Are you trying to get embarrassed? Because like you said, I might have pulled out because of respect. You're getting married or whatever.
She don't see it that
way. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give your man that respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how guys are. You know what I'm saying? So this
especially if y'all had sex.
It's a respectful gesture more than anything. I know some women might look at it like, well, it possibly could have been, but some guys, it's out of respect.
As I tell women, the scumbag niggas won't stop talking to you once you have a fiance.
Exactly. Or you about to get married. And if I'm getting married to this woman, and we had talked about it when Cam talking about the body, you're talking about, I want to know who you, because if I'm getting married to you, if you and this man had sexual relations, I don't think I'll be comfortable with that shit, because that's when motherfuckers cheat. Once you get married, you see what I'm saying? That's when it turns out, because it's like three cheaters that Shaq was talking about, like the James Bond, the cereal, and it just, you forced me to do that shit. So again, I wouldn't even, because if it was the shoe was on the other foot, I had sexual relations with a woman and I'm getting married and we friends, my woman wouldn't want that shit.
Well, now that is speculation, as people have said. There's no confirmation that Paige or Michael had anything going on the set of Power. But what I also think she might have mistaken is these are former co-workers.
Right.
You're going to have, there are plenty of people from jobs I had in my
that
past
once you stop working with, you're done with.
Yeah. And so once she got the word out that she was getting engaged, I think they as men said, okay, well, my number's in her phone. We ain't on it like that. We just work together on the set.
I got a question. How much of this is ego too? From the female perspective.
Yeah.
They grew up together though.
Did they?
I mean, they've been filming that season. They've been filming that season of Power for like 2-3 seasons now.
That's 2 or 3 years. That's not growing up together.
They're already young kids though. They grew up in their
No, that's a long. If you on a set for that amount of time, that's a long
around
time.
somebody 2 or 3 years.
That's a long time.
2 or 3 years is 2 or 3 years.
But that's still a long
But
time.
I will give women credence. There are, like you say, there is that
I gotta hang around you.
there is that sect of men who will still be waiting to smash. I don't care if you got married or not. That
He's not.
He's not that. What's
shoot.
up?
When did unfollowing somebody become such a big deal?
It's an ego. That's why the ego part on her behalf.
Is it just that I'm old and I just don't unfollow niggas? Like
That's why I asked how much of it was
she didn't
ego.
even know, a fan told her.
A follower count matters.
That's why I asked how much of it this is ego.
It's ego on her part because she took it as a rejection. Now, if you flip that and a man did the exact same thing, what would we call?
A narcissist.
Yep.
Yeah, Cam.
You just be called Cam.
I mean, I've been in this situation a couple times where a woman told me she had a boyfriend, or I found out she was married, and I fall back. I'm not interested in taking another nigga's girl. That's just never been my MO.
I'm not.
I don't want to scheme on another man's
Look,
girl.
I'm a reformed side nigga. I don't want to be side no more. I don't want to be the side no more. That's too much going on.
I'm the main course.
Yeah, I'm a reform.
So Charles said if they were close enough to speak the way they did via text, then he could have at least told her that he was backing away from their friendship. But I don't think there was a friendship. I think they were.
I think he just
misconstrued.
They were colleagues. They worked together. You have your coworkers' number.
You in
Do
actor
you speak
mode?
to your coworkers from previous jobs now? I don't.
Unless you run across them, but do you go out your way is the question. No.
No. But the thing about it is they was actors, so maybe in acting mode, yeah, you my best friend. I'm just to, make us get that vibe that we need to coexist. Now that we're not working together, I'm not an actor mode with you because I'm on
And people need to understand, I was told this too. Like, once you're not available anymore, you're going to see that.
You're going to see me less and less.
Yeah, you're going to see people that were interested in you fall back because you're not available anymore. And that's just what it is.
I don't know if there was unavailability because it seemed like all the hostility was coming from her end where she wanted to know what was going on. I don't know what the situation, like I said, it's a completely different situation if they slept together, but I don't know if they did or didn't.
So even if you take it as if it makes it even worse if they never slept together and you feel this strongly the fact that I got to give you an explanation why I backed off on you. I ain't got to give.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't have to have a disagreement for me to be like, I'm good.
I fall back from women all the time.
Yeah, you don't have to have a falling out.
Right,
Just you don't have to have a falling out. Just
Duck out before that happens. I don't want to have.
But we're gonna play devil's advocate right quick. She announced that she's getting married,
and they asked,
and he like, okay, cool. Let me.
They asked for an invite. When are we getting our invite? And she's like, And then he assumed that she didn't fuck with him. He's like, oh, we didn't get an invite. She said, I ain't sent them out till March, so she ain't sent out the invite. So I guess that's where the stem of the issue started.
Communicate.
So it's miscommunication, basically.
That's why I said-
Miscommunication.
Let's go back to it. Miscommunication meaning egos. Because I'm not going out my way to find out, and you ain't going out your way to tell me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that happens in my life too with women. Where
So if neither one is going out of each other way, then miscommunication gonna happen.
Yep. Because there are some women who I stopped communicating with and they never reached out to me or called me or text me. But the narrative is I don't fuck with them no more.
Exactly.
And I'm like, all I did was stop sweating you. That was it.
I just fell back.
Exactly.
Just fell back.
Now, you still have my number
and
a way to communicate, and you never reached out to me.
I had somebody.
So what do I take from that?
I take that as we're not friends.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, what you call it what it is.
You don't fuck with me.
Call balls
On
and
any
strikes.
level. Look,
That's a strike.
Look, we ain't even texting. We ain't even text buddy. So you don't fuck with me. Hey, let me fall back.
But I've had women who we've had that type of relationship where I'll text them, they don't text me back. I'm gonna stop sweating you.
Yeah, that's it.
And then the narrative is, oh, you don't fuck with me no more.
No,
I'm like,
nigga.
bitch, you got my number. You
Right.
don't fuck with me.
I call
And and what people I want to feel equally as important as you want me to make you
create
feel.
a safe space.
I want you want me to reach out like you say. I want you to reach out too. Don't make me feel like I'm chasing you because that's not what I
don't
do.
care if you reach out or not. I just don't like you lying.
Just keep it real.
Don't try to make it like I did something wrong. Just be like, you
Gaslighting.
didn't keep up with me. I didn't keep up with you.
And
We
that was
matched
it.
energy.
That's it.
Gaslighting.
Exactly. Whatever energy you kicked out, I picked up on. All right, I'm
Yeah.
reciprocating.
So if I reached out to you and you never reached back out to me, then you're not reciprocating my energy.
And I'm gonna leave it alone.
fucked up for like caring about you.
Right.
I'm gonna fall back.
Right. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off for a couple hours.
A little salty. A little salty.
I piss women off,
You gonna feel salty. You're like, you going out of your way to communicate.
I
with
can't say
somebody.
we've all been there because you've been up for
Yeah,
a minute,
no, Buddha don't count.
but we've all been there. We've been
Yeah,
there,
I'm
like
reaching out to
super
you, just
salty, like.
Oh, you can't even say hello. Like, hey, yo, hey, I don't fuck with you.
I can't have no memories, no recollections. God,
Nah, not that long, not that far back. Not that far back. No. You talking 20 years? You can't have none of those.
Yeah. So I just felt that situation was wild, and I wanted to touch on it just because the women were just approaching it from if we can't have you, then screw you.
Right.
And in actuality,
Right.
there's
Nah,
a lot of men who just establish boundaries.
Right. Once you make an announcement that you get married, if I have some type of attraction to you, to remain disciplined so I don't interfere with what you're doing,
Yeah.
I'm getting the fuck out
That's
of
like
the
me.
way.
If I ever got married, I'm gonna have to unfollow people. Like, you know, it's just out of respect.
Am I about to be in trouble? Like, is there
No.
something I'm missing?
No. I'm
What
gonna
am I
have to
missing?
unfollow the ones who think that.
It was an ego trip on her that he stopped reaching out to.
But even listening to this nigga talking about, man, I'm gonna have to unfollow some of these bitches. Like, what the fuck?
Because their intentions are different.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Intent is everything. Intention is
Women that just
everything.
want
Yeah, when
attention
music was
from
still
you.
good.
And if it means fucking up your relationship in the process, so be it.
So out of intent, I'm going to do that because the intention. I know what you're on.
Yeah.
I know what you're on, and I'm not on that no more.
Yeah, you have to take that attention away. If you ain't getting what you want,
Right. You can't shame me in public because I decided to back off of
That shame in public though was crazy. That was crazy.
Now imagine you flip that and a man did that to a woman.
Oh,
the whole
boy.
narrative would be way different. You ain't entitled for that if she don't want to talk. I mean, it's the same thing. The man, hey, I ain't mad at her. I'm just chilling.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on because I wanted to discuss the Olive Garden. Yes. So I'm sure lots and lots of people have heard the news about what happened at the Olive Garden this week. But for those unaware, the Olive Garden had a horrific death. A cook threw himself into the restaurant's deep fryer in an apparent commit that act. And it was so jarring, even the emergency dispatcher broadcast service, the caller that received the call sounded very shook up. So basically, a male cook at the Olive Garden jumped headfirst into the fryers. He took off all his clothes and jumped in butt naked. This was in Pennsylvania. So this man decided to go out in the worst way possible. The victim's identity has not been released. He stripped off all his clothes and thrust his face into the fryer at the Williamsport, Pennsylvania location as terrified co-workers desperately tried to stop him. He was rushed to a nearby hospital with severe burns, but later passed on from his injuries.
Before we start, mental health is real. Mental health is real because that is beyond crazy.
Oh yeah,
that's beyond crazy.
No, that bro was on something to do that. That was beyond just the normal. I want to go
because I could see you and dunking your coworker. Coworker that pissed you off, but me, that ain't gonna happen.
Get myself prepared.
So this one was a little wild because, as I was saying, this was not a sober situation where a sober mind made this decision. There was clearly some level of drugs just to go out that way.
Just the thought. I'm just thinking like of that.
Look, I work in I work in the service industry. I work at a restaurant. Yes. When the grease pop you, just when it pop you.
Yeah, when you at home,
when it pop you,
it's something like that. You put some meat in there.
That vat grease, that vat grease.
A vat.
That's $350.
You talking about oh shit, oh boy, ouch.
That's consistent.
That's $350.
In your brain, you go, oh yeah, man, I'm about here. Yeah, you ain't gonna.
And as soon as that skin coming off right then, as soon as you that's oh
jeez. Did you scream? Is he screaming?
Oh Jesus!
I mean, but like, how are you stopping?
He said because he was.
You can't stop it. You can't. But the but not just that. To the coworkers, they got to be super traumatized.
Oh, they're super traumatized.
Your coworkers got to be super traumatized.
There's
like
got to be some disability pay. Or something.
I got to get paid for this.
Nigga,
I got to get paid for this because I'm not
like a motherfucker. Nigga, somebody
this is one of the most.
I don't know if you're gonna get paid for it, but you are definitely.
This is probably
you get some money from that.
This is probably the most horrific thing I've heard in a long time. Yeah. Like somebody just jumping
in some hot ass grease
into the vat.
Butt ass nigga.
Head first,
nigga. Like you prepared yourself.
All of this
first.
They said that you said that people tried to prevent it. How they?
Okay, so co-workers tried to pull him from the deep fryer.
Too late.
They got injured. They suffered minor injuries, including a female who received burns during the rescue effort.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to get him.
Bruh. Okay, first and foremost, I'm with Branson. I'm not going to get you because I'm just not going to
I'm not going to get you.
I'm not going to get
That
you.
grease pop.
I'm not going to
You
get
done
you.
strip, bro, you done strip butt ass naked. What?
That's where I'm at with it. Once I see
I can't.
starting to
Strip
Police,
down.
hello? I'm calling 911. That's the only thing I can do for you.
Cause when you go to pull him out, this damn grease coming out with him. This grease coming with him.
That's why some of them got burnt.
So yeah, I'm not going to get him, and I'm traumatized, and I'm suing the company.
Before you even go there. If he jumped in head first and he's butt naked,
he dead immediately.
His only extremity
Is the ass grabbed by his waist, like
He got grabbed by the
like
leg.
ass and balls just swinging all in.
I'm yelling pause while I pull him out.
I'm not pulling
touching him. I'm
not
calling
pulling him out.
911.
We're too far. We're too far in this.
Like, so if somebody starts addressing you in front of you at work, like you're not doing nothing, like you're not trying to.
That's my red flag right there, bro. What you doing? What you doing, bro? What you doing? Hey, we at
Because
work, man. What you
after
doing?
you
nigga?
pull,
What you
after
doing?
you pull him out, what are we doing next? What are we doing next?
Well, usually what I do is after pulling something out the fryer, I drain it and sprinkle some salt.
Put that bitch on some
Lay
on a
on
paper
some
towel.
paper towel.
But what are you doing now? Like he
ain't doing nothing now.
Laying on the floor until somebody get there. He's disconfigured.
So now I'm even more traumatized because now I've seen him jump in. Now he's back out, and now he don't look nothing like he did when he jumped in.
He damn sure don't.
Damn if you do it, damn if you don't.
Yeah, he looked like Skeletor when they pulled him out.
Jesus.
Right.
Mental health is real. Mental health is real. Mental health is real.
Drug addiction, because there ain't no way you did that sober.
Like, did the skin melt off? Like, is it just skull?
All that shit. All
Dub, did they say what the race was of the guy?
What do you think?
White.
Yeah.
And we're playing
I'm gonna say this. It's very possible he could have been Latino. I always throw that out there. Just because sometimes they be tripping on PCP and all that shit. Niggas do too, but
I still got to go to Euro.
Yeah, I'm going white.
That is one of the craziest stories. When I read it, when it popped up on my phone, I looked, I was like, this is the craziest thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, so
by
everybody's
far.
mentally scarred. He's fried and died. What if he gets cremated? Does that mean he got fried and roasted? You finish him off.
What was it?
Yeah, you put the broiler on and finish him off in the oven just so that the top browns up nicely.
Stupid.
You know, make sure the cheese is melted.
That's horrendous.
Mental health is real.
Mental health is real.
It's horrendous, but why y'all got niggas laughing about it?
You can't help but laugh. It's either really funny or really traumatic.
Two things can be true.
What was our slogan? Our slogan was "Get these laughs." How these laughs come is however, but you gonna get these laughs.
God, two things can't be true.
All right, so yeah, mental health
That's
is
apples
real.
and oranges right there.
Yeah. Condolences to the family. I don't think
Definitely condolences to the family.
Because truth be told, I would have just saved my paychecks up for a gun and just gone out that way.
Does the family sue?
You can't.
How?
Look. People sue for everything nowadays.
You sending your child to me with this mental condition.
You ain't had no safeguards
The
there.
restaurant isn't at fault.
No safeguards from not jumping in there.
Damn, so you get ready to tell me they get ready to start putting safeguards around bats?
Fuck these safeguard of that, nigga. Like, what else?
That's
do
a
you
common. Hey, that's a Commonwealth state, and you
Like,
know how laws and shit get
425
twisted
doesn't.
by
If
interpretation.
anything
So
like that doesn't deter you,
create reasonable doubt.
Fuck off to clean it, or it'll catch on fire with no grease in it.
like that doesn't deter you.
425.
You don't have no safeguards.
425. I feel sorry for the people who had to clean that bed because you know you got to clean the fryer.
You had to get rid that whole. You gotta get rid of that whole kitchen.
You ain't putting mozzarella sticks in that bitch no more.
All that shit got to go.
All of it got to go.
All that.
All
gotta
that
go.
loose skin floating around in the vat.
You can't even
all that
clean
hair. All that hair floating around
Bone
in
and
there.
shit. All that shit got to go.
Oh my gosh.
Just the molecules and oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think everything tastes like bacon after that?
Prosciutto.
We got to close. We gotta close.
Oh, they closed it down for a couple days.
Yeah, we gotta close.
Because
We gotta
ain't no
close.
Burn that
normal-
building down, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
We gotta close.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, bruh. First thing I need to know. This ain't the one where the dude jumped in.
Jumped
the
in. Is
DoorDash, and you know they don't tell you where it's coming from sometimes. You just show up at your door.
Olive Garden. Don't want this.
What if they rebranded like a nightclub after a shooting and they just call this one like Olive Field? Yo, check out the new Olive Field we rebranded. Just like the nightclub. So
they might as well turn it into a nightclub.
Yeah, because
There's no way you're eating there again.
Shit, I might. I'll just get something that ain't fried.
Hell, niggas don't even watch health grades now. So
Hold on.
A lot of motherfuckers do not look at health grades.
I'm
They'll
sorry,
still go
anything
and eat.
above a C plus, I'm eating that.
See what I'm saying? I ain't doing that.
He said anything above a C
I ain't going
plus.
no lower than a 96.
Hold on.
A C plus.
Higher than a C. So B
No, but
minus.
hold on.
He capping.
What number C plus? Because in
I
this,
said above a C plus.
no,
What's
okay,
that?
but what number is
I
that?
guess 80% or
No,
because that's still a B.
Hell no.
That's still a B in today's
Coming-
grading system. That's a
He's
B.
above average.
Coming from a guy who works in a restaurant.
Nothing lower than a 90
I didn't
something.
say I have. I said I would.
Oh, we
I'm
we
saying
have
that's
two
nasty.
scores. We have a 98 health score and we have a 100 eco score.
Exactly.
Anything under 90, 95,
I'm not touching
no,
it. I am
no.
not touching
Because
it.
then
No.
now you gotta look at what specific things that's the reason why they got.
How'd you lose?
How'd you lose all those
How'd
numbers?
you lose
How-
these
how you
points?
store, it could be ranging from how you store the meat. People wasn't washing their hands.
That I was getting ready to bring that up. It could be a hand washing violation.
They have a hairnet on. So that means
I'm already teaching my kids now about
No, 90,
anytime
90, 95 or up. 95 and
anytime
up.
we get food from any of these places,
96 or higher.
you better bless
And
it.
96
Because you don't know what the fuck these niggas
But
got going on back
Me,
there.
when I have my stores, I ain't gonna lower than 99. And she only give that because I didn't put. We got a yellow bottle for mustard and one red for ketchup. And she like, oh, you didn't put the label on it, nigga. Everybody know. Yellow
Yeah, you know they be on it though.
That's the reason why I ain't get my 100.
You know they be on it though. Like the smallest things they're gonna
Dumb-
look for. Yeah.
Dumb shit, but 80.
So how did you lose those points? And you talking about you going somewhere with a C?
And you said you lost what? Yeah, you
talking
talking about
about
an 80. You lost 20
Somebody
points.
had salmonella, all that shit.
20
Food
points.
poison.
B, nigga.
Nigga,
No,
that's
no.
food poison.
You're
nigga.
using school rhetoric, school logic.
96,
No.
a
96 and up.
When you dealing with your health and your food, nigga, you need
And
upper
this is
90.
coming from people who work in this field.
I don't
96 or
I
up.
work in the field. I know.
Yeah, 96 or up.
96
Because like
or
he
up.
said,
I had a
If you got an 80, they need to be shutting your ass down anyway, though. Like, you
hand
shouldn't be
washing,
operating.
like he said, hand
Roaches. Yeah, certain dispensers not
storing it
being
wrong.
stored and
It's,
shit.
yeah, it's a lot
Raw
of stuff that
food
go
and
to lose
different-
20 points. You are bad.
That's nasty.
You're bad.
You should not be operating. I
You're
know
bad.
you shouldn't be
Yeah.
operating.
So 95 is
And there ain't no blessing that
Look,
food. We ain't eating that
We
shit.
if we get anything less than a 96, our GM's pissed.
Hell yeah.
Pissed. Anything
so
less.
Now let's go back to what I was saying. A lot of people don't even look at the health grade. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's move along because it's time for sports.
Hey.
And well,
Nah, let's do.
Hey, y'all won't fire me, so I'll fire myself.
Before you do that, you gotta do the 15-5-1 just for the love, just because we in the city.
The UNC versus Duke game today.
Yeah.
And who won?
UNC
won.
UNC
Last second shot.
Okay, I missed it because I was driving here
Bro,
to do the show.
Exactly. Last
So-
I was
second
watching it
3-point.
before.
You saw the boy shoot it. Did you see how he looked at it?
I was picking up my food. I was picking up my food from my chicken spot.
Tobacco Road battle.
Bro, I looked up. You know, you just like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Did that just? Did that all of a sudden? Oh shit! Oh,
Because the way it happened was the dude was dribbling in the lane.
Game, basically, on the last half, the whole half.
He had a chance to win it.
Dude drove the ball for Carolina down, got in the lane. I thought he was going to throw the ball away
it out.
because he got in traffic, kicked it out to the dude, and the dude hit it. And the way he stood back, like, oh yeah, that's money. That's money.
It's like one of them 2K animations.
That's money. And then you know, once the shot go in, then you look up and see the
Everybody's
crowd.
throwing it to the floor.
Hey,
Hey, like what?
It was a classic Duke.
I'd go this far as to say this, and the Duke Carolina rivalry is by far the best rivalry in sports, and I'm gonna tell you why. It used to be New York and Boston, but they're not really good like that no more. North Carolina and Duke are always good, always.
They got legendary matches.
I mean, it's just the rivalry itself. I'm not going to say, it's just the rivalry itself.
Well, it's just the rivalry's
Because I
always
feel that same way
good.
about South Carolina Clemson football.
Well, when we talk about college basketball,
I love you,
as far as the top rivalries in college
like I said, that's
basketball,
how I feel about
That's
it.
the top.
Road, UNC Duke. That's it.
That's top rivalry sports.
That's it. Some of your all time, you got quite a few all time 75 NBA greats is in them between those two teams. They got about at least 5 of them.
Yes, indeed.
It was a good game, though. It was a really good game.
78-81.
And I'm gonna tell you what was crazy when I checked this. When I checked the score,
78-81.
when I checked the
Or was it
score,
71-68.
Yes.
UNC was down 11.
They were down.
They were down when I checked it. UNC was getting.
That was the only
beat.
lead.
Yeah.
In the second half, that was the only lead.
I was shocked when I saw they came back and won that
Wasn't
game.
hitting shots. That was it. Duke wasn't hitting shots.
They said they weren't calling fouls though down the stretch.
I mean, if anybody knows about that,
I'm not saying. I'm just saying they said they weren't calling fouls. You know, in the second half, they said I think Carolina might have got a foul, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna say shout out to the officials because they deal with a lot of shit. I do know they deal with a lot of shit.
And I'm gonna tell y'all that these kids were camping out for these tickets.
Of course. They do every time.
3 months ago. 3 months ago. And they said like you could have 3 of y'all, but somebody always had to be there.
Yeah.
So the other ones could go to class and stuff like that, but somebody always had to be there to get these tickets.
Well, I remember when wife used to be like, "Yeah, everybody go try to get some tickets."
Try
What is a
the operative
GDT
word.
bath?
Try.
Kimmy's in the comment section says GDT bath. I have no idea what that is.
GDT bath.
I don't know. Buddha, what does that mean? You should know.
Right. Decode that.
I'm gonna have to call.
Shout out to all the Tar Heel fans. It was a good
I
game.
thought it said GTD bath, like, you know, got the draws.
Bath.
Yeah, bath.
But
you don't say belt the ass or nothing, so I don't know. I have no idea.
they
I
will,
don't know what's
but
going
that
on.
game was in Chapel Hill.
Right, they
The return game will be in Cameron.
And Cameron.
You know what I mean? It happens, man. We can't win them all.
It was a great game.
It just adds to the legacy of this
legacy of the
rivalry.
rivalry,
It just
dude.
adds
Yes.
to it.
Second loss this year, third loss this year.
Third.
But no North Carolina win will ever top when they beat Coach K his last game. There's no North Carolina win they'll ever get ever against Duke that will top that one. What you mean? I know, but I'm just saying no win North Carolina ever gets will top that win.
You know, Duke is the college
It's
team
historic,
that
man.
Republicans support.
Nah, that's quite
It
a
ain't
lot
Alabama.
Of, nah, a lot of support.
I'm talking about in this area.
You said a lot of support at Chapel Hill too. Chapel Hill got a lot.
Chapel Hill got a lot of them, bro. A lot of these legislators come from Chapel Hill.
Yeah, MAGA. Yeah, you know, yeah,
Tar Heel Nation.
yeah. it's MAGA country.
You know I'm proud because my wife is white.
Would not be surprised at all.
They heavy.
Okay, well, I can tell you it was bad at both colleges. I forgot my grandmother went to North Carolina Central University back in the day, so when I went there and I visited her on freshman break, I was like, Grandma, man, Duke was wonderful. What was it like when you were at Duke? And she was like, I wasn't allowed to go to Duke.
She probably said, "Fuck Duke."
No, she was black. She couldn't go to
Like
Duke.
I said,
like
fuck
she couldn't
Duke.
even visit the campus.
Fuck Duke. I'm sure those were her words instead, but you don't want to say that. But she was like, "Fuck Duke."
But
Yeah, I
you
never
know,
thought
you know,
about that.
you know, some of their fans don't care. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you right.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Okay, let's move on to the NBA, the trade deadline.
We had some major trades going everywhere.
It was a major trade deadline. You know, I was waiting for it to finish so I could start a new my career.
My career. Yeah.
Well, good.
I want to join the Wizards.
Since we're doing trades, shout out to Hornets for looking like a real basketball
Hey,
team.
what's that? 8 game winning streak?
8.
Yes.
Shout out to the Hornets for looking like a real team, and shout out to the Hornets for bringing in Kobe.
Yeah.
Oh, they got
Kobe White.
they got ACC tight down there. They got Duke heavy. 4 of their players come from Duke.
Like I said last week,
what is it? The Duke Mavericks.
Yeah,
that's what.
When you think that Knipple, I'm sorry, Knipple and Flag were on the same team. Now you understand why Duke was a handful when last year.
Listen, Charlotte got three of their players was on the same team with Knipple and they all on fucking Charlotte. And then add Kobe, he's the Tar Heel. You feel what I'm saying? So you got an ACC. They got an ACC bunch on there. Only Ball is not the only one.
I'm gonna say
And
this:
Bridges.
Kobe ain't been the same. Kobe is not the same Kobe that we remember. He's just not.
No, he been balling.
Kobe White, he is not.
It might be Chicago.
He's been balling.
I hope so.
It might be Chicago,
but he wasn't still balling like he was.
He just came back from an injury too.
That's what I'm saying. So I just hope he's reinvigorated, especially since he's back in Carolina.
But since he now, I've been following him a little bit in his career. He's been a decent NBA player.
Okay, this is my question.
Yeah, his early years.
What was
in his early? They couldn't stop him in his early years.
What was the biggest
Big
trade
afro and all
of the deadline? You think?
AD.
It had to be AD because nobody saw that coming.
Yeah, I know I didn't, and I'm a fan.
No, but that's the point. Nobody saw that trade coming.
No, yes they did because they've been talking about trading him.
Well,
to the Wizards. To the Wizards.
Nobody.
To the Wizards.
No, you knew AD was gone because Flag had developed so quickly.
And he was injured. You know what I'm saying? So if you really look at it, they recruit. They have an opportunity to recruit.
This is my question, Dub. What do you think? What do you think about your team now?
I think we have a very, very good core.
This is the Wizards we're speaking of for anybody. No, I'm just letting everybody know who watching.
We have a very good core. We got Sar, who's still
a beast.
rising.
A beast.
You know, the comment section agreed with me.
No, they didn't. I went down it. No, I went down that comment section. No, they didn't.
No. They agreed.
But go ahead. I'm sorry, Doug.
But anyway, I think, of course, Trae Young isn't coming back until after the All-Star game. They shut down AD for the entire season, so we're not going to be able to see this new
Damn,
team.
he just had a hand injury?
They said AD played 35 games.
On the way there,
no. They're boosting their chance for the lottery pick. That's what they're doing.
They say AD's played 35 games since he left LA.
That's why it was a great trade for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. But I would say the second biggest trade was Harden to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Don't send me Darius Garland.
What did I tell y'all about James Harden years ago?
Don't send me Darius Garland.
I told y'all anywhere this nigga goes, they will not win. I told y'all that.
So that backcourt ain't going to be lethal.
I told y'all that when they sent that nigga to Brooklyn. I told y'all when they sent that fuck nigga to Brooklyn. It doesn't matter. He doesn't play winning basketball.
No,
but this not a James Harden trade like normal. Normally, I would agree with you. This not a James Harden.
This is not his normal. Let me get up out of here.
I don't care.
You gotta listen.
He's still scarred from
I
Brooklyn.
get what you're saying because how he scarred your team.
No, we didn't need that nigga.
Yes, you did because y'all had.
Oh, we did to do what?
Yeah, I mean, you had
to do what with
him, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie.
We didn't need him. That's the part you're not understanding. Why you gonna bring a nigga that doesn't play no defense and has to have the ball in his hand?
Let's get back
90%.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna break this down. So that backcourt's not lethal.
We weren't.
No, I ain't saying you. When he was a Clipper,
Hold on.
They was winning.
Hold on.
They win shit still.
The Cavalier backcourt is the Cavalier backcourt lethal? Is the Cavaliers backcourt
with James Harden in it now? No.
No, it's a threat. Because now it's a threat because now
Spider don't need that nigga around him, yo. He gonna bring him down.
He
gonna bring him down.
No,
he asked for James.
No, the thing about it is
he ain't want Harden.
Number one, Garland has been hurt. So since he's been hurt, if you're not available, nigga, and
best ability is
exactly. And this is a Spider-Man contract year. They trying to sign him to a long-term contract. So Garland get traded. They just swap players. The reason why Harden them and the Clippers don't went their separate ways because after this year, his contract's not guaranteed. They was not trying to give him extension. So they're like, listen.
Earning it.
Can we be honest though? Can we say this? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They like, hey, well, listen, we're gonna find you a place. So they reached out to Cleveland. Hey, listen, they swap. It helps Cleveland because it takes the ball out of Spider-Man's hand because he's the dominant ball handling stuff.
Did you really want to put it in Harden? Did you want to put it in Harden?
Okay, but if you keep
right.
up, if
You got a track record.
If you've been keeping up with the Clippers, they've been on a hot streak the last 2 months and stuff. So again, it was agreed on both parties. Now this does help Cleveland because, like I said, you got 2 ball handlers. You do. It gives an opportunity for Spider-Man to play off the ball, and it's a live threat for the big man Allen and them down in the post because Harden, he don't have no problem.
I'm a Jared Allen fan.
I get what you're saying. But
this is my thing. This is what I was going to say. Harden now has to concentrate on basketball because you don't have all the thing. You don't have LA. You don't have the strip clubs and stuff like that.
You mean he don't?
Cleveland is
Cleveland just welcome James. They gave
what the
him
fuck? The King of Diamonds is waiting on this nigga.
Ain't no fun in Cleveland. No, ain't nothing.
They'll find something.
I'm sure he'll find, but
they'll find something.
If he go any because they say he was trying to go to Atlanta. We know he was not going to be no good in Atlanta.
So I get what you're saying of the premise. We're geographically
when we're in Cleveland, you shouldn't really have too much. You can have some fun, but it ain't that much fun out there like these other cities you've been in. You were in Houston.
This is his first non-lit city since OKC.
Exactly.
He needs it. And he can earn a lot from this. His name can get back popping if he goes and shows out in Cleveland.
36.
He only got like about 2, maybe 4 more years, man.
But you have Mitch with you. You have Allen. You're an Allen guy. You have the team to win the East.
You got Evan.
But I'm just saying you have the team to win the East.
But
you do.
This is the entice Spider-Man to sign back with Cleveland.
The Celtics fucked around and made the last piece trade they needed was a big man.
And we don't know what the Wizards are gonna do.
Oh yeah, because KP.
I'm talking about this year. You just said this year y'all going for the.
You said we were.
No, I'm saying right now this piece, Cleveland is good enough. Not saying they will, but Cleveland is good enough to win the East. They are.
Yeah, the Lakers next year. Watch.
I don't know about that. What other trades happened? But
okay, so another major trade that
didn't happen.
I'm about to say KP went to Golden State.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kuminga and CJ McCollum.
Yeah, but then
and Chris Porzingis to Golden State.
Golden State. That's gonna be a situation too if he stays
CJ
healthy.
McCollum, nigga.
I know you are,
bruh. I don't know why I've been following that nigga since Lehigh.
He's a good player.
CJ nice. CJ nice.
That
CJ
nigga
nice.
is nice.
He's a nice player.
He's nice. He's a bucket.
He's a bucket.
He's a bucket.
Like, that's
CJ's
the
a
one
bucket.
thing. He is a guaranteed bucket.
CJ's a bucket.
No, when it matters. That's who you want to put the ball in their hand.
So other names.
Who you gonna give it to? James Harden.
Okay, so with the Celtics, we had a addition of Nikola Vucevic.
Oh yeah, Vucevic.
That was a good. Now that was
from Chicago.
That's going to be a good trade for him because,
yeah,
like I
Chicago
said,
in a rebuild in there.
He can shoot threes. He can get. He's a double.
He's a double.
He's a walking double.
And you need him with the.
He fit with 18 because he played last night. He had a
but you need him. You need him when you get ready to go play against New York and Philly and those teams. You need that body.
Yeah, because he can spread the floor. Help spread the floor.
Look, I didn't know Joel was going to start balling like his knees were good again. I didn't know that.
The trade that didn't happen, Giannis ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that was shocking.
No, it wasn't shocking because
I thought Ja was.
Oh, and
that's another surprise.
Ja not going nowhere was shocking.
Were we surprised?
Why is shocking? Let me get back to Giannis. So,
why? Because Ja had ran his course with his teammates.
Wait, I got you. Hold on.
That's why.
Giannis didn't happen because the offers didn't blow their mind. They know
what they could get.
Wait till the summer, it'll be a lot more heavier. And this is why I say, watch out for LA to get his ass.
But isn't he a free agent at the summer?
No. He's not a free agent this summer. He's not a free agent this summer.
I was surprised Zion or Jai
He can get moved this summer because a lot more teams will be able to offer them more picks or packages or whatever the case may be. So I'm telling y'all, I am a Laker fan. Watch out, the Lakers are going to have the opportunity to get his ass.
Y'all say everybody going to the Lakers and then be mad.
Well, number one,
and then be mad.
And they're winning the chip and
they be mad
every year, just like the Cowboys. We used to this. We're used to this.
For facts, historical facts, right? We got the second most championships in the league. And normally when it comes to getting a big man, we get one. The last big man we got from Milwaukee, that was Kareem.
You said historical facts, and I'm getting ready to give you facts. When was the last ring y'all got?
2020.
Bubble, right?
2020.
But before that, when was it? You're yelling, but when before that? But you're saying historical, like the Lakers have been a part. They're not like that.
I just say we got the second most championships in the league?
But
okay, then. So what we talking
but
about?
that has nothing to do with Giannis going to L.A. Y'all have said everybody's going to L.A. Every year they're going to LA.
Casual talking.
Just like Klay Thompson was going to LA.
Anybody know in and around Laker Nation, when it comes to getting a superstar, that big man, we just pull off the trade of the century and got Luka. Nobody saw that shit. So now let me give you my hot take. Lakers have LeBron coming off the books. His $50 million come off the books. So they have over $100 million in salary cap. You know what I'm saying? Free space. We're going to re-sign AR-15 because that's our backcourt and shit. We got more draft picks, first-round draft picks that we can offer Giannis. And Giannis get to control where he want to go. He want to go to a big market city. LA got it all what to give him. And another thing, I'm going to let it go. New ownership, they are ownership of the Dodgers. Why? This is why you need to follow content. Why the Dodgers are the dominant team in baseball right now, and we are.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on.
Does baseball have a salary cap?
I'm giving you some content.
Do they have a salary cap?
If you want, I'm trying to educate.
But I'm asking you. It's a quick question. Baseball doesn't have a salary cap.
We have $100 million in free cap space, and we have more future first-round draft picks that we can offer. Then I'm giving you the ownership who is in control of LA, of the Lakers, which they are owners of the Dodgers, which they got banked, nigga. So that's why I'm saying, hey, Giannis, you want to come over here? We got opportunities not only with your contract, but what you can do off the court. That's going to be more enticing for him to come. He wanted to go to New York. He's not going to be able to go to New York without New York gutting a team. What's another big market city
Miami.
team? Miami. They are.
Or San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Or Texas. Anywhere in Texas.
They're not gutting their young core.
I'm just saying. You're asking.
I feel what you said.
You
I
asking.
your hot take. I said my hot take was don't be surprised.
Well, I hope you go viral, nigga. I do hope you go viral with your hot take.
I went viral with it and I said Shakur was going to win.
Man, some moose is going viral.
Let's see what we know.
Okay, so Charles said James Harden has enough money where he can fly the fun in. So wherever he's at, the party's going to be there.
Exactly.
Okay, two other
They're following that nigga.
Because they know he's a trick.
He gonna drop them dollars.
Yeah. Okay, two other trades I wanted to
Nigga,
discuss.
I still remember when I went to Puerto. Do you remember when me and Champagne went to Puerto Rico?
I remember that shit.
And I was,
man, I got the photos, the video, all that.
Bro, we went to Puerto Rico, nigga. It was James Harden, and it was the other. This is when he was back in Washington, I think. But it was James Harden, and it was
Houston.
No.
When was he in Washington? He never did.
No, it was a nigga from the tall. I cannot remember this name.
Oh, he's saying he's with a player from the Wizards.
Okay.
And like I said, James was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool nigga until it was time to start doing shit. And you know, his money is like, yo, you gotta get away from me. I gotta go do shit. So him and old boy, what was the tall nigga? Andre something?
Andre Blatch?
Blatt, that's him.
Andre Blatch.
Bruh.
Andre Blatch.
We had a ball. Them was some cool ass niggas, man. It was like Urban Fiesta or some shit, nigga. It was like me, Champ, and I think DJ, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was the bomb. That shit was the bomb.
What other trades you were talking about, though?
Okay, well, I wanted to touch on the Jaren Jackson Jr. trade to Utah.
Don't nobody care.
Jaren from
Don't nobody care.
What? Bruh, Lori Marketing and Jaren Jackson together?
You said Ace Bailey out there.
Yes.
Ace Bailey out there. He out there.
You act like Utah's not nice. Utah is a decent fucking team.
They got better with the Jackson trade.
Yeah, hell yeah. Who they got rid of to get him, though?
Now, the reason why...
Who they get rid of to get him?
They gave up 3 first-round draft picks. They gave up, like, some players, like 3 players.
They gave up picks.
And players.
Yeah.
What players though? What players did they get rid
I
of?
don't see any. Was it a 3-team deal?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you ain't lose no players, Utah gonna be a problem.
No, they lost some picks and players. Players
All right.
was shipped out.
I said Utah gonna
Now
be a problem.
Morant, the reason why nobody traded for Morant because his game
is declining.
Is declining because he doesn't shoot no jump shot.
Didn't work.
Outside the off court.
Didn't work on that jumper.
Outside of all court bullshit,
He should have turned into Rip Hamilton. If he was smart, he should have turned into Rip Hamilton.
He's only good when he drives to the.
Didn't work on that jumper.
He's like a
Didn't work on that jumper.
Exactly.
That's terrible news.
Exactly. So now nobody has interest, or they don't want to. They don't want to trade for him unless Memphis they give up a pick, and Memphis don't want to do that. So they're gonna hold on to Morant and see. We're gonna see about it.
The last significant trade I wanted to discuss was DeAndre Hunter to the Kings.
Oh, that's
How's
right.
that?
Yeah,
That's going to be a little squad.
Oh, and they traded also.
That's
Ball
nigga used to
got
play at Virginia, ain't
Oh
it?
yeah, and Ball is going to where Utah.
But you're saying the Kings like this year?
You talking about Lonzo?
Yeah, he's gonna be.
But he started.
Ball?
He did start
He's on his decline.
No, but he's being waived, so that means he'll be able to sign with a free agent, be signed with.
Look, no, I was going to say, do not bring
don't need
Lonzo,
him, but
because
they'll probably-
we already
they'll
did the
probably
brother thing, and it didn't work. No, I just said no.
Thing.
You don't remember LiAngelo?
He didn't make it out of summer league.
Oh,
that don't count.
Good. We don't want the other brother.
Giannis' brother only got through because it's Milwaukee, and Giannis got clout. He got more clout than
Wherever Giannis go, he's taking his brother with him. I guarantee.
Lonzo is not the same player he was, and those injuries
They
are.
don't want him to be the same. If he comes off the bench and can play a little defense and keep the playmaking going, that's really
what I'm about to
team
say.
wants.
If you could just be a real,
not a
true
starter
point
no more.
guard and stop niggas on defense a little bit, keep the offense moving,
He's not a starter no more.
you should be all right.
He's coming off the bench.
Yeah, his knees ain't shit.
To corral his brother.
I don't want him around his brother. I'd rather have his daddy around because his dad can keep his son in check.
Well, I don't know if you used to watch the show on Facebook.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only nigga the dynamic will work.
That's how Lonzo interact with his younger brothers. They treat him like,
I don't want him there because Melo's playing good ball now.
He doesn't
Melo's
need that
playing
shit around
good ball. He's playing good ball. I've criticized Melo all the past couple of years. Melo is playing good ball. He doesn't need anything else. Let the boy.
That's
let the
why
boy
I said
play.
Lonzo is going to end up as a wizard with the Wizards because I keep hearing the Wizards are interested in getting him. So I think they're going to bring him off the bench. Him and Trae Young are going to be the broken backcourt. Niggas take turns being injured, one in, one out. You know, they trade off. We gonna have to get. Another point guard.
as you being a Wizards fan, I could definitely see you being happy because just knowing.
I'm not happy. Well,
knowing what you possibly can have, knowing
I
what
wasn't
possibly can
excited when I
have.
heard AD got to
I
our
know
team.
you. If AD could somehow, I used to be on Embiid. It's AD. If AD could somehow stay healthy,
When he stayed healthy for us, we won that chip.
I mean, he's a top 10 big man when healthy, but the issue is
win.
health.
You said win, and it's been never.
Yeah, he get hurt over it.
You said 20.
You need to put.
You got that ring win. Y'all got that ring win 2020.
2020.
So he ain't been healthy in 6 years, really.
Yeah, yeah, there it is.
And no, this is what it is. AD is journeyman now.
No, he's only with the two teams.
AD's a journeyman now.
He was at the Pelicans.
Oh, wait, yeah.
He was at the
Lakers.
Pelicans, Lakers.
AD's a journeyman now.
And Schroeder. Him and Schroeder in the same boat, baby.
You don't want to admit it, but I think AD's a journeyman.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Harden's a journeyman.
Yeah,
Yes,
Harden-
yes.
They go places and don't do nothing.
I ain't going to say
Nah,
he's a journeyman, AD.
Oh, pause. AD did something in the Pelicans, and he did something when he was at LA.
But listen, you're saying he did something with the Pelicans in LA like that's recent. We're saying 6 years.
5-6 years ago.
You're shrugging 6 years like 6 years ain't forever.
We can't even say 6 because it's just the beginning of this.
5
year.
is forever.
5 years.
5 years is forever.
Who cares if it's a bubble?
AD
ring?
been
Why
about
y'all-
10.
Hold up.
10.
Why you trying to dilute the chip, bro? They
Everybody
wanted.
dilutes it.
No, what you mean?
It's diluted.
How is diluted?
Oh, the bubble one.
How is diluted?
I'm not even taking
going
I'm not even taking away from the
How was
chip. I'm
diluted?
just saying.
If anything, it was harder than the regular way. Let me tell you why. Hold on, I'm gonna give him. No. Well, that's fine. But if you're gonna disagree, I have a right. It does.
No, we can disagree to disagree.
That's fine.
We can disagree
I'm
to
gonna say
disagree.
this simple. It's where this is why I say it's harder.
We don't
That's
do
fine. You had an opportunity to start. You stopped. You had a time to rest. Come back. Everybody reset. So it was equal. It was equal grounds for everybody. So I don't know why people sit here trying to take shots at the bubble.
I'm not taking.
No, I'm not taking. I'm just saying, AD's a journeyman now. And you might not want to say it, but he's a journeyman. Okay. And just like Harden, Harden's the ultimate journeyman. No, and when he was in LA,
and when he was at the Pelicans, he's an all-star.
But since then,
I got you. I can't take that
on the road. And Harden, Harden. How many teams does that make for Harden now?
Too many.
But it's not because of
7.
It's not because of it.
Like 6 in the last.
I got you. But Harden, it wasn't because of his production though.
Yeah, I think it had something to do with
It
salary.
was. It was his lack of production.
No,
A couple of stops was production.
He was all them stops he was at. He was an all-star. He was an all-star with y'all.
Are we talking about
He was
voting?
an all-star with Philly.
Are we talking about all-star voting in the NBA?
He just did. Y'all didn't win significant games with him.
He was not efficient.
I feel what you're saying. He was scoring, bro.
He
He's
was
efficient.
not efficient.
Listen,
Ball
you got
hall,
hard sentiment.
defensive laxman.
Laxman is crazy. Is that a new badge on 2K?
It has to be.
Laxman. Let's write it right now. Hey, Ronnie, if you listening, we need a new Laxman badge, dog.
God, no.
But nah, like I was telling Dub, like as a Wizards fan, I kind of be a little hyped for next year. Come back, everybody.
It's hard.
AD is
I'm about to say it's exactly.
Trae
You don't know
Young
what
is a
you get
gamble.
with AD. You don't know what you get with Trey.
I hope the young core can hold things up, but
You know my issue with Trey?
What? No defense.
Trey is besides that, I was just gonna leave that
already
alone.
knew that.
But he just hoist. He is a hoister.
You know what?
He thought everybody wanted
Hoist
him to be
crazy.
Seth. Everybody wanted him to be Steph Curry. But he is not. He's just a hoister.
I saw a stat that said that Steph was shooting from maybe 24, 25 and
feet forever.
Yeah, but Trey was shooting from 28.
Like 28, 29.
Yeah, like just
he
bad
watered.
shots.
Like
Just
he
bad
watered. He's
shots.
just a hoister.
I think Caitlin Clark was like
no, the fuck they weren't.
second on the list, but
He was
Trey
just
Young
throwing
takes
the
the
ball.
longest
Nigga, let me tell you
shots.
something. I just left. My son just won a middle school championship, right?
Shout out, yeah.
Shout out to the school.
Shout out, yeah.
But there's a kid. I don't even want to say the school, but there's this little white kid. He has a jumper, and I mean he has a jumper. But his problem is he has a jumper.
His problem is he has a jumper.
Yes. So listen to what I'm saying. You can make every shot damn near you take right around that 3-point line. Like you made every damn thing. I've watched this boy get contested. He made everything. But then he wants to turn into Steph. Then he wants to turn into Trey Young. And the further he starts taking those shots, the bigger my smile got. Because my son and them won that game. Why they win that game? Because he has a jumper that he can't control. He just knows he has a jumper. He's just, oh shit, I got a little bit of space. I'm pulling. Nigga, he inside. I know if he's inside the 3, oh God. Nigga, I watch him just try to get, he right over it. Oh, little nigga, I got you. They put the other little boy, little boy, I got you. As soon as he started stepping back behind that 3-point line, like, it might be 18. As soon as he got like 19, 20, it's a wrap, yo. You think you're wet. You think that shit water. You think it's water just because you got to jump and you pulling from everywhere.
Biggest problem.
That's your biggest problem.
Because you can shoot.
Okay. Do y'all want to touch on the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say shout out Bad Bunny now.
Definitely shout out Bad Bunny.
But then in the same breath, I want to say y'all better watch out for Bad Bunny because he might be problematic.
Why?
That dress.
Yo, these Spanish niggas are some androgynous individuals.
That dress.
So I don't know what you're going to get from this dude. Only thing I do know about Bad Bunny, he made some dope
The music gonna be jumping.
That music gonna
be jumping.
I'm gonna be out tonight like whatever the fuck he said.
If he does Shambo,
It's a lot
the
of-
way I came across Bad Bunny was he I watched wrestling and he was on a WWE pay-per-view and he came into his song and when I say that crowd,
The whole crowd
the
probably
crowd went crazy. Like crazy. So I'm expecting the crowd tomorrow to be crazy. And where's the game at?
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
Y'all better make sure they gonna be all legal citizens.
And look, the way I feel about politics and sports clashing, if they do come out there, I hope they get trounced. Like I hope how they be like, oh my God, we couldn't get out. I hope ICE gets stampeded.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
yeah,
not even gonna lie, dog. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's a time and a place for everything, and that is not the place. That's not the place at all. If Sam Darnold wins tomorrow, if I'm the GM of the Vikings, somebody got to get fired.
They already did.
Oh, well, somebody else got to get fired. We got to fire some more people.
They fired
Somebody else got to get fired because
shitted on him on
there's no way that Sam Darnold went 14-3 for us. We was like, you know what?
Sam Darnold and Jones.
We had Sam Darnold. He went 14-3. We're like, Sam, you know what? We're going to go with JJ. Then Sam goes to Seattle and takes the Seahawks to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm coming back and firing some more people.
His contract, how his contract set up is
And
much a 1
you got to feel sorry for Sam a little bit.
Why?
He started out with the Jets. So right then you already knew it was trash.
I don't think he would want
Then he came to Carolina, wasn't
I
it?
think he'll want you to feel sorry. I think he would take and embrace the journey that he got to where it got him where he.
Oh, he definitely deserves whatever he gets.
James Harden of the NFL.
No.
Pretty much.
No, because Sam's a winner.
He's in the same class as Lamar Jackson and Allen.
Oh, he's won a Super Bowl before?
Well, no, Harden's never been to a finals.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he was with OKC. My bad.
OKC.
But okay, so they're about the
What I
same.
said is, oh boy, he's in the same class as Lamar Jackson and Allen.
Who y'all got tomorrow?
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Who you got?
I don't like Patriots.
Patriots, dog.
You know that they going for
it
Drake May.
24-14.
Drake May get ready. Drake May gonna get a lot of love.
Why can't that nigga got lucky in like 3 games? He
Yeah, they always scrap
He been
back
fumbling
and
the
won.
ball like a motherfucker. I don't think.
Let
I don't think Seattle.
we can be honest. The
Unless there's a script, like everybody's
24-14.
saying, unless there's a script.
24-14. Seattle.
The one thing I've come to, I guess, realize or rationalize, nigga, the Patriots are winners, dog.
They are.
They had the easiest schedule.
So
does
the
matter.
fuck what? No, it doesn't.
It does matter.
Okay, if it matters,
if you got
did they win or lose?
You got a cupcake.
Did they? Okay, nigga, it doesn't matter.
It does
High
matter.
fructose corn
It does
syrup
matter.
in your drink.
It does matter.
They had a weak schedule and they still won 11-12 games.
That's what I'm saying.
They had a weak schedule.
Hold on. Did they win or did they lose?
They had a weak schedule.
Okay, did you lose to the weak teams or did you beat the weak
I'm
teams?
gonna answer this question because as a former football player, I know what it takes to win. Number one, to win, you got to outside. You got 22 players rocking as a unit. You feel what I'm saying? It takes a little bit of luck. They got lucky in 2 of the playoff games that they had. So okay then. So he didn't play. He didn't play his best ball.
But
in the playoffs.
The most
They went
definitive.
against. Hold on, I'm going to say this part. They went against the Broncos where they went against the backup.
Now that part, yeah, but that's still luck. But did they win or did they lose?
It was luck.
Whose fault is that?
And on top of that,
You need luck to win chips. How many chips that a championship team had a little bit of luck? Giants had luck.
You damn right, nigga. The Cats. The Cats. David Tyree.
You need
the
luck. Luck
Cats.
happened. The damn
Brady
tuck
killers.
shit for Brady in them.
We are Brady killers.
So like I said, what I'm saying.
But
is,
other than that, the Patriots win games. That
They had it
no
easy.
matter
Talk
what
to
you
me.
may say or
I'm
think
like
about.
this. I'ma
Matter of
put that-
fact, and I gotta say this too,
tag on
and I'ma
it.
hate saying
Let me
this.
Prove that shit next year when you got a tougher schedule.
Shout out to Octavian.
But I got Seahawks.
That
win
is the
24-14.
truest Patriots fan I know by far. Nigga, this nigga has his daughters draped down in Patriots gear.
I'm gonna say this.
Name 'em.
I'm gonna say this.
But did he name them
After Patriots?
No.
I'm not going to say he would do. I don't think his wife would
Patricia.
allow him to do that.
I call her Pat.
I'll say
I'll
this about the game. This is the one thing I'm for sure. Either team can win. This is not one of those games where it's like one team is like a huge favorite or anything. I can see either team winning. I could see either team winning. I know that they better not let Njigba get off. If Njigba get off, it's going to be over. But who's the biggest name in the Super Bowl this year? On what team? Who's the biggest name? And I'm going to tell you who I think.
I don't know. Who is the biggest name?
Well, right now, if you talk,
Probably Darnold.
Darnold is.
Stephon.
Oh,
Diggs is the biggest star, and you might not. Diggs is the biggest star in this Super Bowl.
He's attached to somebody, so
Doesn't matter.
I just said no, it doesn't, because your name's still
matter.
your name's still jumping.
If you take her away from her,
Can't take her away. That's the whole part. You
now,
can't take
how
her
about,
away.
Okay, so now change the question. Then who's the biggest star, no matter what? Because we keeping it to football. If we keeping it to football, it's Sam Darnold.
Nah, it's Diggs, because Darnold's not really known.
The whole Super Bowl.
We
ain't
were just
nobody
saying
talking about
the
Diggs.
way that
We
people
talking about
mention
celebrity news talking about Diggs.
The way that people mention
Super Bowl, not talking about Diggs.
Right. The way that people mention Sam Darnold being a journeyman, you have to bring that same conversation into Diggs. He started out in Minnesota.
Yeah, 'cause
he
that
forced
nigga
his
has
way
been
out.
around
He went to
the
Buffalo.
league.
We saw how that played out with Josh Allen.
The
And then
male
he finally
hoe of
made
the-
it to and then he made it to a place where he's been productive and he made it to a bowl.
Texans at one point.
Yeah, he did too.
He also
went to
played for the Texans as well, so
But
he's been through all of
but
that.
he's not.
and he
He's
made
not
it to
the,
his
he's
bowl
not the
life.
main focus
So even if you
of the
take
offense. So there you go.
What?
That diluted your argument right there.
I was just asking who the biggest star was. I thought it was Stephon Diggs because of it might be because of Cardi, but
in terms of popularity,
Right, exactly. That's
more
a vague
women know
question.
him
But if
than
we
Sam
talking about
Darnold.
football, then it's Sam Darnold.
Okay, it's Drake May. My man got robbed.
I mean, how he got robbed? How Drake May
what
got
time?
robbed?
What time the game on? Are you looking
6
for?
o'clock.
Are you looking forward to the commercials? Do they excite you
course.
anymore?
I don't care.
Of course.
You know what's crazy? I can't remember the last time the commercials were actually good.
Like that.
No, nigga, last time the commercials were good, I think they had Game of Thrones was still out.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones was
2
still
years
out.
ago
That was the last time I remember the commercials.
Did they say
being that?
Did they say how much a spot was? You know, that's always what they talk about.
No, it's well over that. It's probably
Yeah.
like $5 million for 66.
You know, them spots be crazy
5
for
million.
like. And watch Chipotle gonna have one. I'll be like, I can't get no
So
money
who
though.
you think who's gonna have the best one? Who you think?
I can't get
what
it.
commercial? I mean, you got
Budweiser, Budweiser always,
Doritos.
Budweiser Doritos. They already stopped.
Silicon Valley Tech.
Uber Eats or something.
No. Fucking Mountain Dew.
right. Yeah, that's another Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew, Budweiser, Doritos used to be the name.
Or you know, with all this shit that's going on, if he really did what he's supposed to do, it might be one of these fucking THC companies instead of these tobacco companies.
They're allowed to advertise that.
Nah, because they're not federally.
Yeah.
So who you think win the MVP of the Super Bowl?
It depends on who wins the game. If the Seahawks win, I think it's Njigba.
It's going to be a quarterback if they win.
I think it's Njigba if the Seahawks win, and if the Pats win, I'm going May.
It won't be no. It'll be a quarterback if anything, because if he has over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, it's usually gonna go to a quarterback, unless a defensive player
Shows out.
shows out like he did when the last time.
And Seattle got a great defense. I wanted to say something. DeMarcus Lawrence is not yours. He's not a Cowboy.
He's a Cowboy.
He's not a Cowboy. He's a Seahawk.
He's a Cowboy.
He's-
said Dallas was his home.
always home. His family still live in Dallas, so he said Dallas will always be his home. He just would not win a chip in the Cowboys, so he said that. Case closed.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Last question. This week, Deion Sanders admitted he's done trying to coach in the NFL from the way they treated Shador. Do you think Deion is turning his back on the chance to coach in the NFL?
As he should.
No, no, you're not, because they're offering something that he can't refuse. He'll do it.
There's nothing he wants there. He can't. There's no way
he
he
just
can
didn't
reach.
like the politics that was going on.
There's no way he can
I've
reach
been saying
young men like
the
he
whole
does in
time,
college.
They've been sabotaging. The old boy was trying to sabotage his damn career.
And like this. That college money he getting really good. That college money Deion getting is really good.
They getting more,
good, bro.
Yeah, with the endorsement and on top of it, he getting more than the NFL.
Deion really ain't sweating the NFL like that.
He got more power in college.
He's already said
based off his name.
He can't talk to grown men the way he talks to.
Yes, the fuck he can.
Well, he said that
Damn.
they aren't receptive to
Oh,
hello.
He's stupid.
First time you right tonight.
But I mean, and then like, why would Deion want to go to the NFL? You already see how they treated your son.
Right.
You already
that's
see
why he said that.
Exactly. So if you think they get a chance to do you a certain kind of way, they're doing your son like this.
He has more power in college than he does in the NFL.
But they're doing your son like this because of you. So if you came to the NFL,
I'm gonna allow you to do it to me.
you see what I'm saying? Like
I get what you're saying because remember he had special treatment. I think him and Bo Jackson was the only two they able to play two sports. You feel what I'm saying?
There was one more. Somebody else played two sports too. He played for the Braves, I think. Yeah, it was a dude from the Braves. Another one played two sports too, but not
Ryan,
to the,
what's his Jordan?
Not to the success of.
The ones that when I'm talking about, they was balling out in both sports, football and baseball. And the nigga, they envy his ass because he was the only one that had a private plane taking him from when he finished with Atlanta. He going to Cincinnati, so you know.
Well, we hope everybody enjoys the Super Bowl tomorrow. It's going to be a great game, I'm sure. No weather's not going to be a factor. It's just going to be good football.
Cool.
All right. Well, it's our longest show by far at 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Dude.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in.
Like, comment, share.
Like, comment, share, subscribe if you made it this far.
Share, tell a friend, tell a friend.